वेलकम बैक टू दी लाइव स्ट्रीम मेरे भाई और उनकी बहनों। क्या हाल है, क्या हाल है? क्या क्रिकेट था भाई कल, क्रेजी नहीं हो गया चैट? What's up baby? What's up? What's up? भाई पूरा दिन सोया भाई। भाई ये क्या लाइफ है? दिन में सोना, रात को गेमिंग करना, ये क्या लाइफ है? I wanna fix my schedule bro। हाँ शैट, पूरा दिन भाई गांडू की तरह सोया भाई। Yo, where's my specs baby? क्या हो गया वैलोरेंट का आज का भाई? क्या मैंने देखा ही नहीं कोई मैच भी। फेंटेक्स नीचे आ गया। ये क्या बकचोदी है? हार गए क्या? 1-1 हुआ है। एक पट से देखे क्या ये गेम? ब्रो मैं सुबह आने वाला था आज मैं, लेकिन बेंच गांडू की तरह सोया। गाड़ा फिक्स शेड्यूल मैन, आज कुछ भी हो जाए 4 बजे को सोना है। क्या बोलते हो चैट? क्या हाल है ओल्ड मैन? एकदम सेक्स बेबी। ये देखे क्या ये लास्ट गेम? सेक्सी जा रही है मैच। 1-1 बेंच लोअर ब्रैकेट में कब आ गया भाई? ये इनसे हारे क्या फिनेटिक से? पूरा माइक हो जाए वॉच पार्टी। चलो फिर पट से देखते हैं फिर। ओह ये गोट ऑफ गोटर्स कैसे हो भाई? लेकिन वो मैच के बाद हम वो खेलेंगे, ठीक है? फक, ये क्या पीसी मेरी स्लो हो गया है भाई। क्या है? PRX वर्सेस TH। जब कल एब्सोल्यूट सिनेमा मैच हुआ ब्रो। कल तो हम क्रिकेट देख रहे थे मैच। जिम जाना, स्लीप शेड्यूल सब फेक है भाई, सच्ची में यार वो फिक्स करनी है यार। गेटिंग फक्ड अप ब्रो। कल सोच रहा था मैं सब कुछ फिक्स कर दूं, 12 बजे तक तो मैच ही, 12-1 बजे तक मैच देखा, उसके बाद सोचा कि वो देखो क्या बोलते हैं, क्या है दूसरा छी, कितना एल सीरीज था इस बार। वेल्ट इट ऑन टॉप बेबी। क्या हाल है भाविका जी? हाँ चैट, पहले देखता है उसके बाद वाटर पार्क खेलते हैं, क्या बोलते हो ब्रो? लेकिन मेरे पास थंबनेल तो नहीं है, जेनरिक थंबनेल डालना पड़ेगा बाप बे। Zombies had me tore around the country. Ironic how the dead gave me a post. Break the mold, the kid turned into something. Oh, those guys are number out the budget. Yeah. जय बाबा के टिपर बाय। कैसे? ओह फक, ये लोगो हटाना पड़ेगा बाप बे। ये बीटीए पंच। ला 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 ला। मुझे लग रहा है PRX आउट होने वाला है चैट, पता नहीं क्यों। हाँ? बॉर्डरलैंड की सीजन 3 छी, कितना गंदा था भाई, एकदम एल लगा मुझे, पता नहीं क्यों। क्या हाल है गोट के? एकदम सेक्सी। और बताओ चैट भाई, मुझे लगा थर्ड मैप हो गया। ओ बेंच चालू भी हो गया बे, इतनी जल्दी चालू हो जाता है तेरी बैंड की। सब कुछ हटाओ, सब कुछ हटाओ, सब कुछ हटाओ, ये लगाओ। हेयर ग्रोथ हो रहा है क्या? हैवी ग्रोथ हो रहा है जब से वो हेयर ऑयल डाला है। हैवी हेयर ग्रोथ उसके बाद।
All on the line now.
चलो ये देखते हैं, उसके बाद वो देखते हैं।
This is what it's about. Two very different positions to be in for these teams. The fact that Heretics
सही है लाला, अच्छी आ रही है ना ग्रोथ।
Overcoming their woes. But the worries for me are not with them. It's PaperX.
मुझे तो लग रहा है बाहर होने वाला है PRX, पता नहीं, हल्की सी फील आ रही है। चैट
They obviously choked that 9-1 lead that they had.
हल्की सी फील आ रही है।
Not necessarily on the half where they were up 9-1, obviously the half where they couldn't get even a single round. Their attack side, where they're beginning here, something had 0 kills in that attack side. 0 and 10. He talked about the fact that recently hasn't been feeling confident in his recent matches. Doesn't really know why. Has to fix
पक्का देख लियो, हैवी फील आ रही है।
Might be your final hour.
गलत खेलते हैं इसमें वो TH। अरे उस दिन याद है वो कमबैक वाली, यही तो था, इनके टीम ही तो था। कल का मैच नहीं देखा ब्रो, कल मैं वो देख रहा था ब्रो, क्रिकेट देख रहा था। क्रिकेट ग्रेटर देन वैलो फॉर मी बेबी। कल क्या बकचोदी मैच था यार, मजा आ गया मैच।
One of the things they were self-critical of was the fact that they were going for so many just off-round execs. Go take mount control, immediately go C. This time, they go for that C default, but then open the door. Pressure anyway might be pushed up towards B like
attacking on a PRX.
Divide to get info on the opposite side of the map. So, Forsaken's got more options to work with. Options to go towards A, to pivot through that blue room.
But this is a dangerous man. Be going towards early spot. Doesn't stick around too long. Goes that next step.
उसको थोड़ा नीचे करे।
Trip here to slow them down.
That's a frustrating springboard in, slowed down for sure, but not over-rotates yet from Heretics. Playing quite calm towards that CT side. Two different players now noted. They should have a good idea who's here. This early work on Root, he's already dropped down. Both of them have, and it's a horrible surprise as Heretics bring the
PRX GG. Kal aana kal.
It's Divine needed, and he can't do enough.
अजीब है जिसने भी
Exactly as
पिक
Kakuta
किया
was
है
talking about on the desk. This is the style that Team Heretics would
जिसने
like
भी
to
PRX
replicate.
किया उनका
What
क्या हो
Phanteks
गया
did
यार
yesterday.
बुरा लग रहा है
You put a bit of early pressure on them, find out where PaperX are going, and
अच्छा
then get back into the site with these retakes. And PaperX just couldn't hold on. They lost 3 retakes on C, they lost 2 retakes on A. It was a nightmare. Even though they got in positions to get the plants down, they just couldn't
लिखा है
convert.
देखो यार
And this is going to be rattling around in their brain, because that is an exact...
भाई TH का स्ट्रांग है मेरे हिसाब से
fear for me
I mean
is
अच्छा
this
खेलता है
goes
PRX
beyond just the latest
में
game. You look back
लेकिन
to
TH बहुत
champs,
अच्छा
you
खेलता
look
है
back to those
क्या होता
losing
है
sour moments that have haunted these boys for
मैंने
a
देखा
long
ब्रो
time.
डोमा खेल रहा था
Lotus too. They have
Twitter पे
suffered
देखा
here. The only way to overcome this is to fight.
क्या हुआ अल्फा ज़ेर को
Not the start they would have wanted. They can change their fate. PaperX now look to try and do something.
लेकिन अगर
Not
आज
break
जीत
your
गए
play
ना
with the
PRX
frenzy and a sheriff on the
तो
other
फिर
side.
हर एक गेम
Like a
जीतेगा
deliberately
उनके
missed smoke here. Lotus taking it something to pop out of, and Boo's got the read.
Although
अरे, अरे, अरे।
something able to slip ahead, should be dead here. He is decent enough though to get
देख
one.
लिया
Heretics happy to allow them.
भाई
in the
मैंने
door.
G2 सेलेक्ट किया था यार G2
Got
बाहर
beat
हो गए
off, they take
बीच
this fight.
Jing, Jing,
Bro.
Defy. Did you forget
Nice
who
throw,
you're
buddy.
facing, Heretics? You can't take them lightly. So now it's down on
Nice
one
throw, I like
ends.
it.
A swift backhand to remind you
Yeah,
that
yeah.
PaperX are lethal every day of the week.
अरे अरे
Has
अरे
to survive, still
Can't
with
go
full
down.
util.
fuck bro क्या
Okay,
आज
Batman
किस्मत
shows
अच्छी
us
नहीं है
some
इनका।
magic here. 30 HP
Clutch it, clutch it,
in
clutch it,
25
clutch it,
seconds,
clutch it,
plenty
clutch it,
of
clutch it,
time.
clutch it, clutch it.
Boot on the other side. Safety found in the end, but my God, they made that one dangerous.
Incredibly so. In a manner in which was surprising, because Team Heretics felt like they completely
Alpha, health
isolated
issue
Boo
है।
on site. He just runs up on Boo, takes him out, and
भाई
Defy gets
अच्छा
played
smoke से
into
वो
the
ले लिया।
smoke. This bonus
Swing
round
करना ही नहीं था
barely
bro।
any sting whatsoever.
हाँ चैट
I haven't said that. Whoop with a headhunter.
Eco अच्छी थी लेकिन।
They did keep an outlaw.
फुल टेंशन में है भाई
Yeah.
हाँ चैट भाई फुल टेंशन में
A little bit of disappointment there for PaperX's coaching staff that they weren't able to clean up the round. But they should be able to get on the board fairly quickly.
बेंच इतनी आगे
1-3-1 beginning.
ये उसके लिए स्मोक देता है क्या इसकी सैशल के लिए
See for Heretics, it is going to be pretty calm here.
ना ना
This,
ना ना ना
call it
ना
bonus.
ना मेरा तो पूरा पिकेम्स गया ब्रो इधर उधर
It's Wu.
मैं तो G2 सेलेक्ट किया था
Passive line, that's a
ओह
shoulder.
शिट दिख गया
To see decent.
Fuck,
my
bro.
God,
क्या
Team Modular
shot
with a
मारा
decent
बे।
amount of progress. Dropping the body.
That's an
कल एफएन से
incredible
जीत
shot.
गया हाँ बे
Through
कल तो मैं
into
पूरा
the
क्रिकेट देख रहा
open
था
doors.
भाई क्रिकेट सेक्सी था कल कुछ भी हो
But Boo can tap this connector, throw a paranoia
मैंने
through,
कुछ नहीं
and
देखा, सिर्फ
distract
finals
the
ही देखा।
retake. Heretics want to play for those.
Yeah, not out of the woods just yet, even on the better weaponry.
भाई
So
क्या
they're sending
मार
Jin
रहे थे
forward.
पाकिस्तान कल
Putting his body on the line and he's alone.
Starting.
No help coming, but he doesn't need it right now. Finally put down and
Oh,
traded
bang.
out.
Mara,
It's
Mara,
Forsaken
Mara,
still alive.
Mara.
You're looking at the pressure on the back lines, but it's late. Boo goes down and it looks like they've got this in hand. PaperX.
क्या हाल है बुंड भाई के
Pretty bad grab net
One-sided
nade
था।
combo actually there from Heretics. Didn't go deep enough into the corner to catch on to Jin.
भाई कल हागा बे पाकिस्तान ने
But I
सच्ची
like
बता
on
रहा हूँ
PaperX that they're trying to push further, deeper in.
चट क्या लगता है अगर एक 180 190 स्कोर हो जाता तो वो डिफिकल्ट था हमारे लिए
We've been making a lot about this map as it pertains to the downfall of PaperX and that 9-1 loss. But Heretics
वुड
also
सेम आपकी तरह चैम्बर खेल रहे हैं एग्जैक्टली मेरे भाई
and one of the reasons was that they couldn't hold
थैंक
on.
यू यार बहुत अच्छी पनौती लगाया आपने कल
Backside, be able to take this space
भाई
whenever they like.
मैंने इंस्टा में सिर्फ मैसेज डाला भाई क्या खेल रहे पाकिस्तान आउट
Straight there again, not the first time we've seen it. Their last round too.
बोलते एक सेकंड में आउट बे
Benji this time playing 0 toward 8. Looking like a committed
Chat?
approach thus far. Swing on the door, drawing all eyes here. Blue room picked up by Miniboo. Danger on the door drop. Got to be careful. Got to be ready. And they're not. Miniboo catching 2 unawares. You don't get to do that against him. A third as well.
Spike down.
Leaving Blue room
हो गया भाई
painted
PRX
red.
मुझे लग रहा है डोमिनेट करेगा इस मैच चैट क्या लग रहा है
Just too alive for
भाई heavy
PaperX
bat
now.
दुआ था
What
bro,
can
कल मैं
Defy and
झूठ नहीं बोल रहा
Forsaken do?
Percentage play would be to save in this spot, but Forsaken makes a play, and Defy actually with a 2K eventually shut down though. They're not going to be able to buy very well in the next. They had a couple of
कल
players.
PRX ने 9-1 थ्रो किया हाँ कल मैच मैंने मिस किया bro कल देखा ही
Two guns towards the end could have been absolutely imperative.
कल मैं
for
बाहर
them.
गया था घर आने के बाद
They
क्रिकेट
chose
देख रहा
not to go for that. I mean, they had minimum loss bonus as well.
So much for their
So it still might have not been enough. Heretics immediately answer back.
ये elimination है bro या.
With a big round.
ये elimination है ना?
From an important player.
An elimination.
Someone who's most likely to doubt themselves.
ये तो an elimination है,
The main reason for wanting to win this game is to help their brother become a champion.
Not a bad reason by any means, but Forsaken having something to say about the matter. And Boo nearly reminded
भाई
to
ये
not
हार
take
के तो
it too lightly
final
either.
किसको support
Oh, in the
करे रे
corner,
बाबा?
And gonna be dead. PaperX.
There go the brothers.
Nice. Who's called?
Taken out instantly. And Mini Boo with an ult to Boo.
Animation ही है, animation.
The Thrifties were defining in getting Heretics back into bind.
Yeah.
And here they might offer an opportunity for PaperX.
This would be dreamy for them, wouldn't it?
FNC.
But this one
वही एक option है.
there for Jing if required, Devi as well.
VLT का match है bro, VLT का match होगी I guess.
Just lacking that weaponry on two, but still.
September. Sorry,
open sight to work
October
for.
15 के बाद. Go आने के बाद सीधा watch party VLT.
They found this timing pretty perfectly.
Easy लग रहा है इस बार.
Question
Champions.
is whether you want to take a little more aggression in the post
slot
fight. This is
मिलने
one of
वाली
those
है.
spots where I don't think you need to. You have ults. You have free space.
क्या बोलते हो?
You have a player advantage.
Spike planted.
See if they can keep it. How long they can keep it.
भाई लेकिन डोमा ने खेला क्या?
Cautiously. No way! PaperX caught again.
अच्छे खेलते हैं ये लोग.
Ridiculous stuff, and now
लौड़े लग
something's
गए.
position will be
Yeah,
given
मारा,
away
मारा,
as
मारा.
the device. Something tries to stand, he falls. It's just too simple for Heretics.
NHK भाई.
The two players fighting over towards pit go down in an instant, and one of them is Jing, who has an ult
हाँ chat.
to try to stop the retake from happening. You can't be taking early duels like that.
Fuck, क्या
If you're
खेल
jumping
रहा है भाई
to spring
Chamber?
back in, he swings to trade Patman,
Chat.
take the L, go back in with an ult,
भाई.
make them scared.
Chat उस दिन मैं stream कर रहा था Saturday को.
Use a steel garden in that situation. It
ये
just
AC
is
off हो
too
गया था
easy.
अपने आप. क्योंकि power गया था.
That's a timeout. That's
मैं
a
नीचे
timeout.
तक देख रहा हूँ भाई full ठंडा ठंडा feel हो रहा है. मैंने
They
सोचा
only
कि
got two
winters आ गए
rounds
क्या?
on the attack side of bind.
अभी मैं रूम में आ रहा हूँ भाई एक दिन बाद. ये on था पूरा bench.
Rounds, and then at 9-7, they lose the plot completely. Heretics on the run back 6 rounds in a row.
लौड़े लग गए
Again, here on
भाई.
the attack side, this is where they lost to Phanteks.
Chat heavy आएगा ना?
This is where they lost.
क्या हग रहा है भाई PRX जी? हाँ PRX हारने वाला है मेरे
After a
साथ.
9-3 half. Disgusting stuff.
It has to be there, even in the back of their minds.
भाई होता है यार.
Sure.
भाई वैलो में एक चीज है यार.
Both
एक
don't
टीम
want that
जीतता है
to
बाद
become
में वो
something
टीम
they
वापस
can't
नहीं
get rid
जीतता
of,
है
they
भाई.
can't
मैंने
shake
नोटिस
on.
किया.
But these are echoes of those previous games and those previous
भाई
worlds.
पिल
Always
heavy
starting
आने
to
वाला
show
है.
slightly, and some of these
Chat.
tendencies, some of these problems. And if you're Heretics, you're grinning ear to
Should
ear.
get light
man.
bill,
This
bro,
feels
yeah, wow.
fantastic. Everything working well. Got Woot firing, Mini Boo looking solid.
वाटर पार्क इसके बाद खेलूंगा
Heretics
मैं.
already have more rounds than in their loss to Giants on Lotus. That was a 13-3. They got pasted. So this is a fantastic beginning.
पिकेम्स तो जीजी हो गया bro.
That's showcasing that they can play this retake style.
मेरा
and put
तो
a lot of
वैसे भी
pressure
जीजी
on
था. मैंने G2
PaperX.
select किया था.
Make it count now, PaperX.
G2
Out
कौन
this time out, you got ults. You got a decent buy.
सच्ची
Yeah,
में
Jing
feel आया था
on the
इस बात
judge.
का.
Doesn't worry me too much. Actually going
भाई मेरे हिसाब से Fnatic भी नहीं जीतेगी बे. मुझे तो नहीं लग रहा है.
Last time Jing had a buy like
मुझे
this.
लग रहा है
They
इस
went
बार
for
ये लोग
CX,
जीतेंगे बे
double
TH.
blast packed into
हाँ
a
chat.
smoke. But that was the start of the downfall.
और कौन है भाई? मैच तो तगड़ा खेल रहा है
here,
कुछ भी.
however. Need to show an early
मैं कल
interest towards that B
हैरिस
side.
को आउट करा था. बुमराह का
Pressure
सॉल्यूशन देखा.
Yeah.
एनर्जी का चांस है क्या?
Stop the door from being open.
पता नहीं यार ये
They're
TH हर
just
बार
trying to
गलत
break
फीलिंग
this
देता
wall out here.
है. एनर्जी
From
का
a
एक भी
safer
गेम
position,
नहीं
they do
दिखाया
break
मैंने.
one of the smaller
Huh?
limbs of it, but they threaten across.
ये तो हार गए भाई. PRX का तो हो गया.
Taichi still with an annihilation can put a lot of pressure and save a lot of time for rotates to come through, help to arrive. All about the ults this round to me.
Yeah, and that blue door rotation last time. Oh, it's Mini Boo straight away.
Well,
Could
loaded
actually
up,
scrambling. It'll be hard to find a target
लौड़े
here.
लग गए
Just
फ्रेंड्स.
post it towards tree, see what he finds.
लग गए
He
इनकी.
wants to go further.
Bro, what the fuck? कहाँ से लेके आया भाई
That's
अल्टू?
the showstopper done. The reaction is required. Benji in
लौड़े लग गई
match
फ्रेंड्स.
as well. Forsaken looking to be kidnapped. Benji trying to fall back somewhere safer.
अबे
And it's just
यार
on
मार
ults
सकता था
now.
पता है.
Come back out though. Patman gonna find
Bench,
Benji for
मारना
it.
था
He's in the
उसको.
equation. Boom.
क्या हाल है
Down
बाजी?
to a 1v2. Wood's still alive and two men to find. Devi on guard. Duty will not let Patman fall.
भाई जीत गए. भाई ये राउंड भी जा सकता था पता है चैट.
Heretics got so much space off the back of those ultimates. PaperX battle back. They were forced to take risks. I really like the push from Patman.
मैच में दिल्ली का टिकट अभी तक नहीं हुआ यार.
Backstab timing.
है कि नहीं है?
Attempt at the outplay there from Jing.
Sam कहाँ गई यार? केरला.
More of a scrap on the site.
Nice,
Less of that standard retake
nice.
setup. And PaperX thrive in the chaos. Both duelists still with ultimates to play around.
करो भाई, मैं क्यों करूँ भाई?
These openings to the round a little slower and giving themselves options. This one might be all in.
केरला का पिक देखा ब्रो, देखा मैंने.
Hard to make this work. King, gotta make it over. No, he's.
अरे.
This is looking like a disaster. What do PaperX do now? Finally making it through.
Waste हो गया.
Not gonna have the same sort of punch to it, but at least they have the sight.
But all of the retakers around, putting the pressure on early.
मैच और retakes कैसे खेलते भी?
Almost as the point goes down.
ठीक एक बंदा B में अभी भी है.
PaperX have been playing on the site itself. Only one disconnected away, being Divide. Can they win out the scrap this time? No. So far they've fallen.
नहीं लग रही माँ.
Goes down on the front lines. Benji rewarded. Find those next steps up though. Batman replies. It's not simple stuff just yet. Forsaken sends the paranoia and gives them time to turn, but Dubai falls to
Bhai, win. Ye round win.
Pressure from door. You can see the discomfort.
Congratulations, PRX.
Left, look right. Jinx
Bola
still standing. Batman as well. 2v2.
क्या ही करेगा Batman?
Forward. It's fantastic. Great work from him.
Save करेगा और.
Who alive?
What's up, Yuna baby?
Play with. But there it is. Time's gone. PaperX. I mean, getting the scraps they can't.
आज RPO की but kick हो गया.
Batman's the savior again. After the play that he made in the previous round, taking the risk, here he's like a turret, just cemented in his position, annihilating Heretics retakers as they come in.
भाई मेरे हिसाब से मेरा power change हो गया यार.
I don't think there's a chance that PaperX would stand.
पास का दिखता है, दूर का नहीं दिखता.
Just about everywhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the fight on Miniboo is difficult to hit as well. He's flying out on a.
वो आज वाटर पर लंबी होगी मेरे हिसाब से.
PaperX desperately needed that one. I don't really like the way that
आज कंप्लीट कर रहा है वो गेम. एक लिस्ट पे बाहर डालना है गेम को आज. कुछ भी हो
जाए.
कल ऐसे सोचने का नहीं कि भाई ये गेम पेंडिंग है.
Might be the cure to their woes.
क्योंकि अभी ये आने वाला है. Ghost of Today.
Brave and up to the fight, but he gets found by something. A quick reaction from PaperX.
आ गए ना भाई PRX.
Throwing everything on the line here. Hold on, preempts. Not bad at all, but not good enough. PaperX gonna survive.
आज बहुत प्यारी जगह गए. फोटोज देखना. Done मेरे भाई.
Heretics throw down the deadlock wall and PaperX just press their noses up against it.
कितना बड़ा फ्लाइट चार्जर्स कोलकाता से इधर केरला.
The first serious attempt here that we're seeing for Team Heretics to try to win a rubble fight. And even with their utility, finding some level of value, they still lose it. And this is what was killing their defense side against Giants. And they're still not finding any value in this area of the map. PaperX can take rubble whenever they want.
अबे मैंने एक नया गेम देखा यार, वो भी बच्चों से.
Anything now to stop them? Jing again.
Fuck, भूल गया.
Making this look oh so simple.
Baby steps.
Though, looking to try and find something behind. Stays just that second longer, but will have to fall away. They are fast to this.
मैं तो दिल्ली से गई.
Looks like they might want to pivot through the blue room.
There.
Got Patman with an ultimate to give them information and take away audio cues on B.
Oh, look at this paranoia. Didn't quite get around the corner in time, but Boost still be standing guard. It's Jinx. Paint Shell to do the damage and a great follow-up. Cracking in towards the B site. The plan looking likely. No ults to be able to
return देखो new आया है sexy game.
It's a 3v5.
You can't lose control of this one. And in fact, Heretics look like they might just be giving it up. That's the kind of round that PaperX never put together, not one single time.
चलो भाई आ गए वापस.
They try to beat pivot only once.
अब difficult है.
Even have anyone coming from the other direction. Here, it's perfectly synced up between Patman and the players coming through blue room. The value from the ultimate, the nade kill, the prowlers in your face. The timing is all put together. A much better performance here, showing that they've learned the lessons of that catastrophic failure yesterday.
Learning quickly, there hasn't been much time between. These are still fresh wounds. But able to adjust this well here is a fantastic sign for them. Taking the lead up to 5. Heretics going to be asked a couple of questions now.
आगे भी एक बार grip मिल गया ना PRX का, उसके बाद
those opening forays and opening moves from PaperX are starting to look good here, starting to look a bit more comfortable.
Well, they've also put pressure on the Heretics
लेकिन अगर
economy, which means
इतना तक आने के बाद अगर TH हार गया ना
something like
बुरा लगेगा
Odin.
chat क्या बोलते हो
The Odin across from Tree.
Chat?
Kakuka was again talking about it on the desk. That was something that Boaster was doing immaculately. And they had so many troubles dealing with it. I'm sure that they've got a game plan to try to navigate that if Heretics pull it out. But at the moment, especially if you can't fight for rubble control, you kind of need something like that. The big 1-2 combo that was killing Paper Red.
This after notice that by the way Sabata coming on first.
And then Kayak taking peeks from that blue door. And we haven't really seen that game plan coming out the same way again here from Heretics. They're not going to have the funds, as I said, to go for the Odin. So more of it comes down to Woot trying to get on aggressive lines. And the chamber is a little limiting. Sure. It's not horrendous by any means, but it doesn't have the same freedom that he does on the Jet and the Euro.
1st October Sabata will back. Sachi mein? Wow, that's crazy.
But at this point, I need a timeout for Heretics. You don't want to let that pendulum swing because Paper X, that momentum, when it gets behind them, it only gets stronger. And it has been that kind of tremendous play, getting them back on track, Divide, consistent backbone of this side. A big adjustment here, and it could be a brawl.
Contract back, mail checker.
The rip, looking for that C's nade combo. Breaks have to be on guard here. Leaving it a second. And now the commitment. Scramble.
Gaya.
How did he live?
I have no idea. I actually have no idea how he got away with that one. But they did lose one in the process. Forsaken did go down.
Forsaken's having a bit of a rough game here, 3 and 8. Trying to focus on calling a better squad.
पूरा B push हो रहा है. और रे भाई क्या read किया उसने यार.
Been a great get out of jail free card for them. And a good fact finder.
ये मारेगा भी something मेरे को लग रहा है.
Sending Rien's away barely alive.
हो जाए एक flash के साथ pick. हो जाए मिल जा.
You need something to
ले गोटी ये क्या नाम?
And the Ace Messi a rarity to say. Enthoo battling back for the boys.
Goatee donated 20.
ना जीत गया PRX, congratulations. कैसी लग रही है? जीत गया. Possible ही नहीं. Control देखो बे Batman का.
Somewhat behind them and Device still standing strong. Rienz was the walking wounded earlier.
ये मारेगा Batman मारेगा.
Danger duo doing exactly what Paper X need.
Congratulations मेरे भाई.
In this game.
हो गया वेट तुम्हारा TH का.
4v5 round from Paper X, exactly what they needed. Great adjustments in a post plant setup. Looking to go forward.
कल भी मैं ऐसा बोला यार. Congratulations Pakistan on winning. बोलते हार गए बेच.
Or whether it's Patman putting resistance in one area then sprinting into another. I've been really impressed with Patman so far. I think he is stepping up just when his team needs to stay in the tournament, to make it to the big arena, play under the brightest lights. And another massive rubble fight. Team Heretics have not won one yet.
Going back in repetition, hoping for a different outcome this time. And it's noted. Mini boot going to be considered here, and it's on a weaker purchase. Even harder to make count. Divide has been monstrous. Massive impact.
Sick punish onto Woot. A low buy round for Heretics. So Divide probably not incentivized to use his ult in this one. But he's created such an opportunity for his team to go over towards C.
Oh, it's wonderful to see for Divide. Again, this team is filled with superstars. Hard to pick one from the litter, but again, he is having a moment here. Heretics going to try and make this count.
Thrifty होने वाला है, thrifty. Clear cut.
Odds and ends. Patman on duty, on site. Not allowing much of a look back here.
I'd like to see somebody doubled up with Patman. He might end up getting double, triple swung in this spot. And yeah, they go for the high-low. Something underneath.
flash है, लौड़े लगे.
Right place, going to force them to try and flee. Take him back towards water. Horn goes in, flash comes out. Messi. Boo going to find his connection towards Jing. But still, that backline is there.
असर हो रही है क्या?
Still firing. Forsaken.
Wow.
It's Paper X.
Crazy.
It has been an explosive round.
Hello, Varan, bye.
We go into the final one of the half. Paper X with a massive ultimate to be able to play around that steel garden online for Divide.
क्या shot मारा भाई उसने off
the 11
में.
we've played so far. He and Patman have been.
जब भी इनको देखते मन करता है खेलने का भाई. सच्ची बता रहा हूँ, झूठ नहीं बोल.
I think Heretics need to be able to put.
हो जाएगा heavy rank, right?
Get the Odin out to play, positioning it over towards Tree. No. But it may be Woot who finds that early contact. Paper X looking for a mount default again.
A lot of pressure now. shot does not connect as it
टेलीपोर्ट नहीं
should.
लगा है
Away
इसमें।
here. A real predicament. There's no further
Duelo
investigation
dos
from
diez.
PaperX. Happy to leave it at that.
यार कुछ भी हो जाए भाई, आज 4 बजे को मैं सो रहा हूँ भाई, वरना बेंच में लौड़े लग जाती है।
And Woot knew where he was going. He was preempting for that
अच्छी
shot.
बता रहा हूँ बे।
Just couldn't land the shot. Wasn't quite sharp enough.
कुछ भी हो जाए 4 बजे को जेल लिखो आज।
Who can
Yep.
get more value? You don't normally
time
see
to
Benji
sleep,
put
man.
one out. How practiced is he with it?
We also wanted the support as well from a similar character of what Kayak was doing, right?
Yeah.
Get that support.
क्या बोलते कल के मैच बारे में साला ऑजी का दल्ला?
See the mini boot is getting a bit closer here. Maybe this is the combination we were waiting for, playing behind the smoke, sent scrambling by the paint shell. They are still stepping this way. Miniboo getting forced away. Paranoia coming in. Still Garden coming out as well. Benji playing this calm though.
He's still got the ult to be able to play around.
मेरा तो 12 बजे को जीजी है।
It's a worrying
क्यों
sound
इतनी
to
जल्दी
hear.
कॉल
What
होता
a
है?
shot!
Whoa,
Brilliant!
whoa, whoa!
You are out of your mind!
लौड़े
The
लगे।
4 ain't much to be writing home about.
छी
PaperX
बेतरो
still
क्या?
alive and breathing. Still on
PH
the
come on
sides.
मेरा भाई, कुछ करो।
An
हर बार
incredible
PH ही
recovery
जीता है क्या?
after essentially aimbot comes out from Rienz. A 3v3, but the spike can't go down. 10 seconds. Forsaken's got to create an opportunity.
Trying. It's on Miniboo. Oh,
अबे यार,
from
आगा
something.
बे। Time.
Who has to face this on his own? A 1v3. It's so much to ask of one man. And PaperX have got to be feeling this now. Checks behind, nothing there. We can see where they reside. Oh, and he doesn't even get to
हो
the
गया
line.
भाई,
8-4.
shut down baby.
Have they, right? Have they done enough for you? Is this enough? After what we saw before?
It feels like it, doesn't it? After 7 rounds in a row,
भाई अब तो जीतेंगे।
they are the ones
अब
with
जीतेंगे।
momentum. This double kill from Rienz is
गलत मारा था
spectacular.
उसने 2 शॉट
They're the
को।
only players who drop.
हाँ चैट।
PaperX
Unreal.
with perfection in the rest.
It's all possible. We'll be back after the half.
Why are we pushing? Man!
टिल्ट हो गया। भाई गाना मत लगाओ यार, हमारी लगेगी यार, मत कर लाला। मार लेगा ऑन टॉप और उधर मार लेगा इज कमिंग बैक बेबी। चाचा एक हफ्ते लेट आएंगे, लेकिन मैं अगले हफ्ते से नहीं हूं ना, हैवी पापे पेट है बैक टू बैक, इसलिए मैंने बोला राका तुम कर लो, उसके बाद मैं करता हूं। कल एक बार गोटा मुंह में आया था क्रिकेट में, चैट है कि नहीं? हल्की सी गोटा मुंह में आया था कल, चैट। DRX प्लीज विन पिस्तौल एंड फिनिश दिस। जीतेंगे लग रहा है, चेंबर है, अगर इसे कैसे जाएंगे? एक बार नहीं ब्रो, अगर वो संजू का अगर विकेट जाता ना ब्रो, लग जाती हमारी चैट। ये कैच ड्रॉप किया था याद है कल ब्रो? कल हारे तो हेवी बेइज्जती हो जाता है यार। तुम्हें याद है कैच ड्रॉप हुआ था संजू का? चालू हुआ क्या?
On their attack half, they now put together 7 against Heretics.
रन आउट भी एक मिस
Pressure
हुआ
is just
था।
on massively. According to Econ report, you could have picked out Divine or Patman because they were both sublime. Look at the damage done to Woot as well. Massive shutdown in the Sentinel versus Sentinel matchup. And PaperX have been great.
गांड तो
with
पड़ी थी
pistol
starting में,
rounds
कुछ
too.
भी
They
बोलो,
put another
हल्की
on
सी।
the board. It's
हल्की
actually Heretics that we need to be looking at and asking all
रिंकू
of the
आते
questions about
सीधा
this
फोर
crumble.
ये
They came out to such a hot start, 4-1 up. And you heard
वॉच पार्टी
the
कह
stress
दे
in the voice
कैसे चाबर
of
साहब, कल हैवी व्हाट्सएप में बातचीत करके
after
वो
one of
गेम
those
देख रहे
late
थे बे।
rounds. They need the mental pick-me-up.
Certainly do.
भाई मेरा
Times
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
now.
का टिकट बुक हो गया बेबी।
At this point, there's no easy games. There's no
Back
easy
to my country,
rounds.
baby.
There's nothing easy about this, and it's all deserved. It's all hard fought for. If Heretics can't turn up when it matters,
तुम्हें कुछ खेलना है मी पार्ट 2 कंटेंट हाउस क्या खेलना?
But the chance is still there. 4 rounds is enough.
मैं तो वाटर पार्क का सोच रहा था.
They've got to come out swinging here.
Woot looking to try and take some space as something holds down on Mound alone. And he's the defender.
Simon, go back!
Early on. Still with a gate crash, opens the door.
Bhai,
That's the timing to try to get
65,000 पड़ा भाई ticket. बेंचो इतनी महंगा कैसे?
And
Shot
from his position, but
ओ भाई 3 XP हो गया.
damage he just took.
लग गए.
Headshot, C-site open, and Woot always with an option to return back in that direction. This would be so bold to take a peek here on 3 HP.
You just can't. You just can't. You're gonna have to kill up the site. Heretics, they take, I don't want to say full control, they don't quite have that CT security yet.
Nade, Haunt, Paranoia, so many tools.
क्या कर सकते हैं?
They're going back in, they want this back. You don't get to take this away from us. And Divine loves it. It's Rien still alive,
Man,
barely
smooth
10
भाई.
HP.
ये क्या
But
throw
still
किया इन लोगों
here.
ने?
But that spike is deep within
मारेगा
control
लग
of
रहा है.
PaperX. Oh,
Lol,
what a
बोला ना
gift
मैं.
from the gods. Patman turns around and it's back on.
बेंचो में बोला ना वो.
Desperate to do it for the boys.
भाई जिंग नाइस क्लच जिंग भाई अच्छा लगा.
1v1 toying with him. But Jing still
भाई क्या लग रहा है? 45 लग रहा है दोनों का.
more than enough.
Hey.
He's got it, Jing. Stand
ज़्यादा कूद रहा था वो इधर उधर.
against Woot, against PaperX, a critical round.
Yeah baby
Game
yeah.
plan here for PaperX is what eventually gets them the win. They are so ready to go for that C retake with massive amounts of
उसने पीछे
utility.
क्यों देखा?
As the plan, as the push is coming in, it does get very
वाक
sticky in the
बे
final moments
क्लच
because we
था
have
बे.
the
अब तो जीत गए.
play the read to go and push Waterfall. But it's devastating. That's the
अब तो
8th
जीत
round
गए,
in a row
मेरे हिसाब
here,
से.
lost for Heretics. And that's how they're going to be thinking about it. Not that PaperX have earned it, but that they have failed to capitalize.
This is devastating stuff for Heretics. Going to be feeling every second of this. Probably going to have to suffer through this one as well. Facing 10 rounds against you more than likely. Slow down on approach towards B, but a chance. Mini Boo on his own, waiting for that wall to drop. There's no help coming, yet at least. There's something gonna...
हार गए बे. बुरा लग रहा भाई.
Flash and a little bit of a push. Sets up Forsaken. Finds another. PaperX on the hunt. Desperate to close down on Benji, who is on the run. A
Super
1v4
people Rona.
needed. Would near on double his kills here. But he does get past the first. The second,
Arre!
the chance. Oh,
Fuck.
he's fighting hard for this.
क्या?
Giving it everything he's got. And a chance again, 2 more bullets
Hashtag.
falls.
हाइड कर देता, आराम से मार
Fighting
देता यार.
for
उसके
this.
बाद वो एंगल
Heretics
था.
not going down without a
Jack?
fight.
It's a great try from Benji, who hasn't really been able to find his value in this match so far. He'll be looking for moments like that to stamp his mark on the game. But as
वाटर पैक खत्म कर दो
the
आज
game
डर.
stands, as the map
वाटर
stands,
पैक
down
खत्म
by
करनी है
6,
भाई. करनी है भाई. वरना वो ऐसे ही रहेगा.
9 rounds in
अब
a
ये
row,
आएगा ना गोस्ट ऑफ चुदाई. मजा
lost
आएगा.
here. And PaperX, at least,
खेलेगा
with a bad
पे.
bye.
फेक कमबैक.
Heretics must win this one.
Can't
If they
stress it
have
enough.
any hope,
कमबैक तो नहीं
being
होगा ब्रो.
able
अब तो
to
जीत गए
continue
ब्रो.
into
अब ये
the
होल्ड
Aqua
करेंगे.
Arena,
हैवी होल्ड
they
करेंगे
need this
मेरे
round.
हिसाब से.
Could be a brawl over here on Mound as well. Heretics looking to default in that kind of area.
PaperX looking to be disruptive, looking to do what
क्या
they do
W
best,
किया
get
यार?
under the skin. The God
वाह.
Forsaken.
दिल से बुरा लगा मेरे भाई.
Stuff here.
Well, you have to be ready for that play. It's what the PaperX runs on
इसके
their
बाद
light
क्या
line
करे?
rounds
PUBG
so
खेलना है.
often.
क्यों भाई?
And Heretics in the midst of the chaos forget.
PUBG के लिए लौंडे नहीं है.
Those
किसके साथ
catch
खेलना?
Defy on that little bit of a peak, however. So at least a small bit of silver lining to be had. But it ain't much. That's not bad though.
Bench.
Trying to force Forsaken away.
Benji played for the Orb, Annihilation online, after his great attempt in the Eco previously. But they may need that ultimate to be able to get through. 2 Guardians and a rifle on the other
वापस जा
side.
रहा है बे.
Something on a very deep line at Rubble. The flash, by the way, put on the floor from Divide, not available for them in this round, but usually they're big key to getting back into retakes.
The impact of that missing now.
Yeah, and no paranoia for Forsaken, so this is going to be a tougher retake than usual on
वाह
B.
भाई पूरा retake skill रह गया.
Great for Heretics. They need something like this.
Congratulations TH on this round.
Cool.
लौड़े लग गए. नहीं होगा.
Something
Retake.
getting curious. We saw he was the one pushed up.
एक info है.
Drop ball. Doesn't get
बोला
the
ना.
shot he wanted. Benji, good work. That Patman gonna find a
क्या
reaction
करेगा?
that'll start
Bench.
making this field dangerous. It's a 3v2 suddenly. The ult has got to catch. It's what they needed to maybe make this feel equal. But Rien's now starting to feel pressured against the odds again. Rien's has to go above and beyond here. He can't do it alone. And Paper X look
जीत गए, अब जीत गए,
Forsaken as
अब तो जीत गए भाई.
jumping into the smoke with the classic up. That was a straight up 1v1. The Annihilation had caught onto his teammate. Set up by this Flash Hawk combo for the first. That a set play. The rest, excellent.
Bro, ऐसे इसमें क्लासिक ही जीतेगा obviously. तो वैंडल में नहीं जीत
The
सकता.
consistent pillar for Heretics. Forsaken can feel it. This is
अब
a
heavy round से
complete
इनके पास
reversal of what happened to Paper X yesterday. They are in control. They have the momentum. Heretics against the ropes.
will only take a couple more punches and it might be knockout. Heretics literally back to the wall, but come out swinging. Forsaken still standing. The master of their disaster in just the previous. They do much more. It's Patman this time. They
nice
all
shot,
baby.
baby.
Heretics
मारेगा, पक्का मारेगा.
right now. It's
By destroyed, baby.
From Paper X. 12 rounds to their name. Barely touched.
It's incredible the heights that you can get from both of these teams.
Lead.
You at the beginning, both capable of those mental collapses too. It's extraordinary that we haven't had more one-sided maps in this series, actually. With that being the identity of both squads, but here it's a smackdown. Heretics can't breathe. The pressure, the bright lights, too much.
Shit, थोड़ा जल्दी उठता मैं तीनों गेम देख सकता था आज. Shit.
Barely a sniff of hope.
कुछ भी ये 4 बजे exactly brain को input देना है सोने का
here for Heretics. Do you want to go down like this? Barely with a whimper. Paper X foot on the throat at this point. Not making it towards side, but in their way to Vi. Been brilliant. Unison with him, not alone. Something there. Stands his ground. Gonna be hunted though. Something. So much pressure on him.
12 से अगर comeback किया ना तब मैं मानूं TH.
Same sort of start here. Heretics putting
everything
into this.
Paper X fast on this flank though, gobbling up all of the space behind. So despite the fact they're in a 4v5, plenty of chances to close things out here.
Certainly could. TP back to boost, trying to find some safety. The map gets smaller. Paper X smothering them alive. Heretics cannot breathe. It's all on Benji. And what can one man do? Absolutely nothing. Paper X, masters of their own fate, vanquishing their demons.
MIBR वाले देखना है, देख सकते हैं.
They couldn't have won in a better way here today, Lauren. Those rounds strung together, back to back to back to back. And a team that looked like favourites coming into Champions, into the Accor Arena. A scary team.
Never doubt the goats, baby.
Still be on for a Champions trophy. Unfortunately, more of the same for Heretics, isn't it? Big moments, huge matches. This one feeling like it could have been a grand finals level between the two teams.
Absolutely.
But they fall short in epic fashion once again. They're always on the brink, and yet they can't quite get over the line in big moments like this. It's got to feel devastating for them.
कल गोट आसपास ने 3 मैप 80 किल मारा. क्या बात कर रहे हो बे?
Sometimes that's the most bitter pill to swallow. For them, they have to walk away. Think of next year. Different story.
कल की गेम नहीं देखा मैं. कल पूरा क्रिकेट देख रहा था. क्रिकेट.
Rebounding so well on that loss that broke the streak in terms of their global victories. They'd only had one of the losses.
आसपास फुल फॉर्म में. हाँ क्या?
To Zeta division of all teams.
ऐसे जीतेंगे DRX के गेम ऑब्वियस.
Big loss of streak of rounds really hurt. And it's good to see them back at peak form.
TbOne shout out to Pookie TbOne दे दो. क्यों भाई? Pookie TbOne भाई shout out to you मेरे भाई.
He donated 40 rupees through Super Chat. Shout out to Pookie TbOne.
I think that takes a little bit of pressure off of something.
कल के मैच नेक्स्ट लेवल था लेकिन क्रिकेट मिस नहीं कर सकते यार.
God only knows what form they come absolutely swinging out with.
You know that you can get the absolute best out of this team. It's just whether or not they can settle those demons. And I think they've done a great job today.
मैं love from Bangalore आओ कभी गरबा खेलने. प्रो कल में गया था इधर.
Absolutely. We are sending it over to Jing down on the stage.
एक बंदा भी मुझे नहीं पहचानता है भाई. बोले कि बेंच तुम
Et le
कौन
train
हो?
PaperX ne s'arrête pas. PaperX keep the dream
अरे बेंच
alive.
मैं इधर ही रहता हूँ यार।
Paris and make it to top 4. Jing.
मैंने बोला मेरी जान में इधर ही रहता हो यार। हैं? कभी देखा ही नहीं साले। तूने जब घर खरीदा था ना उस टाइम पे मैं ऑलरेडी शिफ्ट हुआ था। तो माइक जेसन आर क्या खेल रहा है आजकल? सीएस खेल रहा है, फुल सीएस प्रीमियर खेल रहा है भाई। हैं? पर तो है कौन भाई? सिक्योरिटी गार्ड भी पूछ रहे हैं भाई कौन हो भाई आप? हैं? मेरा घर है यार इधर। चैट में सोच रहा हूं वो लगाने के लिए यार। सोलर वर्थ इट है क्या? ये सब्सिडी मतलब क्या होता है बताओ? ये क्या है? ये क्या है? मार लेगा कमबैक, साइफर फेयरवेल, न्यू आरपी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, वाईटी सुपर चैट प्रॉब्लम। ये क्या है? वाईटी सुपर चैट प्रॉब्लम क्या है? इसमें सब ठीक है, वाईटी सुपर चैट प्रॉब्लम क्या है बताओ? बाकी सब ठीक है। ओके सर। गवर्नमेंट पैसा देती है भैंस तो ऐसा भी होता है? एब्सोल्युटली वर्थ इट। 3 लाख बोला उसने। ले लूं क्या? भाई 4000 की बिल आती है। नेक्स्ट मैच किक पर देखो सट्टा हो जाएगा। इतनी जल्दी किक पे कौन जाता है? आराम से 11:30 तब तक तो मैच खत्म हो जाएगा वैसे भी। क्या बोलते हो चैट? नॉट वर्थ इट फॉर एनआरआई। मैं वही बोला यार, अब तो मेरा कोई कंफर्म नहीं है मैं इधर रहूंगा या फिर ऑस्ट्रेलिया। हाँ समझ रहे हो? तो अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया गया तो फिर फायदा क्या है? लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए बेस्ट है। कितना आएगा बिल? कितना आएगा? लेट्स से 4500 मेरा बिल है महीने का। तो अगर मैंने सोलर लगाया तो कितना है? अगर मैं इंडिया में ही ना रहूं तो फायदा क्या है? पटेल भाई क्या हाल है? वहां 1500 आएगा इससे बड़े में 4000 दूं। 4 लाख का खर्चा है भाई। 3 से 4 लाख। पागल है क्या? 200 तेरे को पैसे मिलेंगे कनेक्शन वाले से। क्या? मुझे कैसे पैसे मिलेगा भाई? भाई मेरे हिसाब से अगर मैं इधर ना रहूं तो फायदा नहीं है। यप भाई बैंगलोर में कितनी सनलाइट आती है मुझे देखनी है यार। बैंगलोर का वेदर देखा ना गाइस तुम लोगों ने? एकदम चिल रहती है भाई, चिल। MIBR का मैच देख सकते हैं ब्रो। It's gonna be fun, fun baby, fun. डिपेंड्स ऑन कितना किलोवाट लगाएगा भाई। उसने 4 लाख बोला, कितने का लगाएगा? 4 लाख का क्या? If you use on
donated
grid
40
system,
rupees through super chat. Depends on kitna kwlagaega.
if you use on grid system then otherwise not good. Also if you provide this facility, मतलब अगर 3 लाख कॉस्टिंग है तो 2 लाख गवर्नमेंट वापस दे देगी। ओ हाँ क्या? बैंगलोर में पिजन स्टडी करेंगे, क्लीन भी आपको करना पड़ेगा। है ना भाई अर्बन लैडर, करवाएंगे क्लीन। ए चालू हुआ क्या गेम? टाइम लगेगा ना अभी। क्या स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं भाई? बहन 1 मिलियन सब्सक्राइबर्स हो गए इसका।
Nah, never that. Edit every moment I live it so I can tell them that. Now I'm at the business's acres where I can settle that. I don't use my credit for them, but the up there.
Valorant guy.
Never tell them fast. I do never give them game. You gon' need a hazard hat. Dropping bombs, curry range. Money when the surge change. Double on my current name. Minute when I said it, no condition.
क्या मैं अंधा?
That's for the collectors. My work could connect us up your stair work is some levels. Me and my son
क्या ले एकदम बढ़िया। Valorant ने 50k सब्स दिया बीसी। मैं देखा राका ने डाला था उसको। भाई ये तो 2-0 है ये गेम मेरे को लग रहा है। La 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 la.
Do you let up on the grind when the stakes high? Do you still put in the time when the stakes high? Hey, when the stakes high, please understand that I ain't moving too fast.
क्या हाल है भाई? क्या हाल है? केसरी लाल यादव कैसे भाई? बढ़िया।
PUBG Wallet donated 40 rupees through Super Chat. Khayal Hai Kazari Lal Yard.
क्या गेम में अभी? MIBR. विनय भाई कैसे हो? वेलकम वेलकम वेलकम। कैसे भाई? वाटर पार्क बाद में खेलते हैं ब्रो, किक पे भी खेल सकते, कोई टेंशन की बात नहीं है। ये आसपास से इसलिए देख रहा हूँ वरना नहीं देखता भाई। तो अक्टूबर 3 को हुआ जो मैं हुई नहीं उस दिन, तो मैं सीधा फाइनल से देखूंगा भाई। वो तो वैसे वहां पे बैठा चैट में सेकंड से शायद 8 तक नहीं। मुझे 12 बजे जाना है सोने। इतनी जल्दी कैसे मेरे भाई? खेलेगा आरपी, खेलेगा आरपी, खेलेगा।
Crooked good guys with quotes around the good guys. We live in misunderstood times. Cut the virus off my body trying to stop the spread. We keep on shooting but don't stop until you shot the head.
तो 2-0 लग रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों। कल कितना मारा था आसपास ने? ओ कल हार गया बे। तो मैं वो बेब्स वाला गेम हो जाए तो ची मैंने तो रिफंड मार दिया भाई। हस्सी मार तो 32 23 भाई गलत मारा बे आसपास। चैट क्या है? तेरे S23 की तरह मेरे S21 के बैक निकल गया और उससे ग्लू करने के लिए सैमसंग वाले ने 500 रुपए ले लिया। लूट गया भाई तेरा भाई को। हाँ क्या भाई मैं तो वो मंगवा चाइना से
100 rupees through Super Chat. TbOne
मैं
by
इंडिया के वो
Canva
लगाऊंगा 500 तो
RG trophy
लेंगे।
nearly yay to Volek.
अरे मेरा लेकिन ये टूट गया भाई,
Smiley
मेरा
face
पीछे ही टूट गया
emoji.
पूरा।
Smiley face emoji.
क्यों भाई वो दादाजी से ट्रॉफी नहीं लिए तो वो लेके ही चला गया। कौन सा बे? ताजी कल वो दादाजी से ट्रॉफी नहीं लिए तो वो लेके ही चला गयो। कौन सा वाला? भाई कल मैंने सुना उसने वो फेंक दिया यार, चेक जो मिला। ब्रो क्लोज गेम था यार, 14-16, 13-4। शिट में बुरा लगा यार, इनकी लक अच्छी नहीं थी मेरे हिसाब से। 250 बस उनका लेबर चार्ज है तो तू गया। नहीं मेरे पास बैक पैनल है, मेरे को बस चिपकाना है। भाई बैक पैनल वरना महंगा होगा ना अगर मैं सैमसंग से लूंगा तो। कितना होगा अगर ऑफिशियल सैमसंग मैंने लिया बैक पैनल? महंगा होगा भाई ऑब्वियसली। चलो आ गया नहीं, स्टिल लेस मनी देन एप्पल। 25,000 पागल है बैक पैनल के लिए, इसलिए मैं मंगवाया ना चाइना से, कम में होगा भाई। 2500 मैंने $10 दिया भाई, वो भी AUD 10 AUD to INR कितना हुआ? 500 तो मैं वही डालूंगा ना 500 इसका। अबे लोकल शॉप में लगाऊंगा ना मैं, पागल हूं मैं? सर्विस सेंटर जाऊंगा 3 साल 4 साल खुला रहा हूं फोन, पागल है क्या? या फिर बाबी से सीधा स्कैम आईफोन, ये भी कर सकते। चाइना से कैसे मंगवाया तो उधर जाता है ना। इंडिया नहीं आएगा ब्रो, ऑस्ट्रेलिया आएगा। इंडिया में बैंड है ना। Since I live in Australia, so yeah, for me it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy for me, bro. चलो मैच
has been broken because the cursed ones are gone and we have new 4 players on the team now.
भाई इसकी बाल मेरे
let's talk
जैसे है
about
यार।
what's gonna happen today, the matchup between oksbi and Hyunmin and Flashback. Do you think they're up for the task?
모든 분들이 기대해 주셨을 매치업인데
क्या हो गया भाई? लोड बैलेंसिंग
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people are ASUS, he's already a big name, whereas Flashback and Hyunmin, they're
Amazon
the type
Japan
of
से
players that
India
are trying to
delivery
build
होती है
a
by the
name
way,
for
इधर
themselves,
customs
so I
पकड़ते
think
हैं
the
भाई।
pressure is on ASUS a lot more. Thank you, Mako, and good luck. No else.
I think it's very funny because he said the cursed ones now are gone, but what if they lose now, he proves that actually it was him. So,
why would you put that? Why'd you put that evil out
he
there?
said it himself. You know, Jen didn't make him say that. He just went out and said it.
Oh man! All right. Well, you look. One thing.
जल्दी चालू करो।
And the rest of DRX, right?
लोड बैलेंसिंग और टाटा फाइबर दोनों NH के। तेरा बैक पैनल 3400 का है तो ज्यादा हुआ ना। इससे बढ़िया मैं चाइना से लूं भाई, लगाऊंगा बैन।
How close it was, how MIBR could have closed this one out with a 2-0 win. If anything, you're going to be looking to see MIBR really just continue to start strong the way that they have been.
And they always start strong because one of the things that's been going so damn well for them has just been their overall pistol round consistency. There's never been a team like them, to be honest, in terms of their percentages. And I hope that we've got the numbers as well on hand. But listen, I don't need to tell you the numbers. They're just winning over 50% of them almost every single time that they're playing. And not only that, winning bonuses off the back of it too. It sets them up beautifully. They have so much momentum at the beginning of most maps, at the beginning of most halves. They can put an opportunity into ASPAS's hands, and it really does align as well, and that's not just the only element, I guess, that MIBR are doing well. Pistol rounds are just one part of the equation that's the success story for MIBR currently. And DRX are going to have to find a way to tangle with it, whether that's anti-stratting, whether that's really focus on that as one of the major strengths and take it away. But MIBR have been a dominant force of nature as a result of it anyway.
And they've earned their respect for
skill
many of the teams here.
Just
saying that they come in with a very strong plan. I think that it's very easy to see.
Oh
Here's
my
the
God.
numbers here for you, Bren. 71% now leading here at playoffs. That is amazing numbers to have for this.
Also, credit to Fnatic as well.
Yeah.
And PaperX. Damn, oh man.
Yeah, all of the top contenders.
Just like me, baby. Just like me.
Yet they're one of our teams in the top 3.
They don't need it.
So that's even crazier, to be honest, is that they don't need it.
Yeah, they were on the receiving end yesterday, you know. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. You had great starts, but it's sometimes not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And we saw in those overtimes, two of the overtimes that they had. A matter of them needing to find magic in those moments because they needed those launches. Kind of like this one with Verno that literally kept them going in this
I was literally on the floor during this round because he timed everything perfectly. Like, he got also very lucky. And
please don't tell me our Corona map.
I guess we'll never know. But
please.
I like the fact that we're seeing players shine, not crumble under the pressure. Again, it was a very, very even affair. That
ASUS 80 kills in 3 games. आपसे तो 8 kill भी नहीं होते game से. कमीज.
There was a lot of flawless rounds from their end as well. That's probably why the numbers are so inflated on their side, because the rounds that
Corona map मत लगाओ please, हाथ जोड़ता हूँ please.
Extremely dominant, and that is not something we've been seeing.
Oh, ये किसको मिलने वाला है?
It's truly wild stuff that we have been getting from both of these squads, but of course for MIBR, we'll see whether or not they're able to lock down those pivotal moments and whether or not the calling is going to be on point. And speaking of, let's actually send it over to the IGL Verno who had an opportunity to catch up with Jen.
Jen with Verno of MIBR. Now, Verno, long night for MIBR against NRG, and it was just one of those what-if games that could have gone either way. The ones that can either make you grow, or the ones that can kind of leave a sour taste in your mouth. So which one was it for you?
Yeah, I mean, going into the next match, which is the next day, we don't have much time to think about what happened. I think it was just a unlucky game, and we just have to prepare for the next series.
Now facing DRX
भाई
today,
close था वो
there's
game,
gonna
मैंने
be
देखा
2
अभी.
mosquitoes coming at you.
सच्ची बोल रहा हूँ.
You want a repellent?
काफी close था.
Let's get a repellent.
Stay away!
Just Verno dies of cringe. I love it.
Very funny. दूसरी cringe बोला बे.
Just deadlift in that interview.
Yeah, Verno, brother, you got to give us more, Papa. Like, come on, you know. But anyway, look, there are a few guarantees in life, but one of them is DRX making 5th, 6th place, and they did that this week by eliminating G2. The question is, can they knock out any other America squads? But conversely, on the other side to that one, Bren, you got ASPAS, who've always found his way into podium positions here.
Placements that are just so damn consistent, as we said. Like, ASPAS has always made top 3 in champs, and this is his opportunity. I mean, he needs to win this matchup against DRX, but for DRX, a chance to prove that they are not defined by their previous failures. Mako as a player, I mean, think about, put yourself into this guy's shoes for a second as well. He sees all of his comrades, all of his former teammates leaving, jumping ship over towards T1. He watches them lift a trophy, and now he is left to build a rookie squad of inexperienced players around him, and now they are left as the sole representative at the biggest event of the year. This is the chance to prove that you were right all along, that you deserve this genuinely.
क्या स्कोर था वैसे कल का बताओ G2 का और इनका?
History, and that you weren't really, you know, part of the problem. As
माको ने तो last map में MCBJ कर दिया था.
हाँ क्या? In champs is how fast teams are learning from their mistakes. Every single time that a match finishes and they are unhappy with something, I feel like for the next day that is already fixed. For DRX, they started up losing against G2 and they bounced back. I think that is something that they've learned how to do. They've mastered this composition. Now it's very, very obvious to everyone
आपके पिकअप्स में फाइनल्स कौन जीत रहा है ब्रो मैंने G2 लगाया है यार
going to encounter on the server, so I want them to take it to the next level.
Yep, it's coming down to this, folks. We have a high stakes pivotal game, one more spot for the top 4. It could be a matter of ASBOS doing it for Brazil. It could even be DRX holding it down for all of Korea. This is exactly what you like to see when you think of esports at the top echelon of competition. It's do or die for both of these teams. So now, stop the talking and start the fighting and bring out our two teams to the stage.
TbOne baby, love you too, baby.
The entire nation of Brazil is on pins and needles, hoping and praying that their squad made in Brazil can push forward. But on the other side, they're going up against the last hope of Korea. Whether
DRX जाएगा. Clear cut जाएगा.
Legends, Bren, could very well pull this one off against another legend. Many legends on that side too. Let's not forget the coaching staff as well. This is exactly what Valorant Esports is all about.
This is what we wanted to see, and honestly, I'm excited to get into the map select because right off the jump, MIBR have a permaban of Lotus, and that's been a sore spot. The defense half of Lotus for DRX, they haven't liked playing it. So I think we're destined genuinely to potentially get a real middle ground. And so MIBR float Lotus until the second half here in terms of a ban.
By thank God,
by the side, these are just going to be high octane maps. I mean, remember what MIBR were doing on Sunset with the ASBOS operator? He was skewering teams of the operator.
DRX have decided they do not want to see the corrode. MIBR just look too strong on it, but then they float the Sunset. They have
भाई सही है मैप सही है
that Sunset, that is a ban that they've kept, that they also had
finally कुछ अच्छे maps यार
really looking forward to this because this is a curveball and probably something that they prepped.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, the fact that they left it open, it just spells what do DRX have.
आज MIBR जीता तो next
versus
DRX है
in any official tournament capacity all year long. So this has been a permaban for God knows how long at this point. I'm very excited to see what the agent select is going to be.
At the end of the day,
ओ यार मैं अब तो सीधा फाइनल से करूंगा यार वॉच पार्टी
and you need to pull it off.
क्योंकि
you
मैं
need to pull off the miracle. You got to pull off all the stops in order to do so. So I respect the gumption there.
Second को ये ना वॉच पार्टी अभी next.
Fans around the world, of course, as I mentioned, nervous. I was saying it for Brazil, but let's don't get it twisted. It's the same way for the fans over in Pacific, over in Korea as well.
They're all
hoping that their squad can pull through, but this is going to be a Herculean effort, no matter.
वो प्लान कब है यार मेरा फ्लाइट कैंसिल हो गया यार अपने आप लौड़े का स्पाइस जेट भाई
and whether or not these teams as well can maintain their composure under this much stress, under this much pressure. Elimination, lower bracket, we've spoken about it, but these are young rosters. Yes, the centerpieces might be ASBOS, and it might be Mako, but they are inexperienced at this level of competition, at the very peak of competition, and this is everything.
मैंने एक और बुक कर दिया शाम का फ्लाइट.
Bloody hell, this might be my last chance to even play in pro play.
And we're talking about this guy maybe being an MVP.
Exactly, he's had a massive resurgence and turnaround, but I want to see how all of these players perform when the pressure is really on. Whether it's going to create those diamond moments or whether it's going to crush them underneath the weight of it all.
Like we know that the veterans are going to be doing well in this matchup. To me, it's all about the rookies. I think that the performances that we've seen have been extremely surprising. It's not about the duelists here.
I think it's about the support system. Indigo at least cancel नहीं करते. क्या लिया?
That I assume is going to be very aggressive on both sides. DRX.
TbOne born to be CMPIPLYR, forced to be bubbly HTMR. क्या? इसका मतलब क्या है?
Flashback isn't playing the Euro with their composition in terms of finding the right timings to take fights. Flashback often ends up giving his life up a lot on the Neon. We don't have too much of a get out of jail card at the end of the Euro, but it's interesting. I mean, how could we expect anything different? They've been going for this double duelist, centered around the waylay, the entire tournament long. Why would they change it up now? But MIBR are a dangerous
ओ भाई MIBR का मैप विन देखो 66.7 मतलब मिल गया मैप कॉम्पी प्लेयर तेरी बहन की बबले स्ट्रीमर
One more series here in this arena, one more team to advance further here in the playoffs, and one more to be sent home here today. It's all to play for. DRX just watched their Pacific brothers in PaperX advance forward, make it into that top 4. They want to join them. They want to face off against each other.
WATCHPARTY देख रहे हैं, PUBG खेलना है. ये वाला मैं देखूंगा बाद में.
the turnaround on their
एक slot रखे हो, इसके बाद आता।
second trophy for ASPAS. They are going to be hungry for this
ये तो
win.
खत्म होगा 2-0 है
MIBR
easy
has
है
looked phenomenal throughout this entire event. And yesterday coming so close against NRG. Multiple OTs, and despite ASPAS having
भाई हम
maybe the best
आसपास
game
से
we've ever
इसलिए
seen in
वरना
VCT,
नहीं
definitely the
देखता
best
था
game we've seen in Champions.
मत
Just still couldn't quite get it over the line.
Quick trigger going on punish from flashback, sends out the relay.
मरा
They now frantically try to spray.
Mara,
him.
Mara,
This
Mara,
is gonna get set up, but
bench.
they're still not scaling because they're not sure what else is behind this smoke.
भाई कैसे जिंदा है
Mako now looking to join in the frenzy. Aim is going to be broken. Mako going to be good for one, but Cortezia finds another in Bane.
Fuck,
and
man.
find himself in
Mara
class.
me do.
Bruno and Cortezia both get taken down. Suddenly player advantage here for the side of DRX with Hyunmin on the prowl, swinging it around the back, but it does get noted here. That's right, not going to be connecting. Hyunmin looking for a little bit more, but opts to back away and play this out patiently. They know that they have him boxed in.
They might try to challenge him here. Still have time for a rotate.
Smoke falling, Bane out in front is able to find it, and that is going to be
Yasin
going the way of DRX.
Yeah, just a kind of a wonky round here to start. MIBR gets the spot onto flashback, and they just can't commit to it before Mako's able to get there and at least bail them out. Just unbelievable for Bane there. Finds that collapse.
Yasin
Gets
बाबे
started off on the right foot for DRX, who has had the America's numbers, that's for sure, but MIBR, a very different beast right now. So many talented players on this team, and we've seen what they can do on this map already. We saw them best team Heretics on it. We saw what ASPAS can do once he gets that op in hand.
गया ये राउंड तो गया छोड़ दो
For DRX,
ये राउंड छोड़
Mako
दो भाई कोई यूज नहीं है
for any joy he can find here. Artazine though slides in. Green has to back off, and kind of an odd situation here. Nice shot from Hyunmin. Bane to follow up.
Just refilling that space at top of mid.
इन लोगों ने बाई भी नहीं किया क्या मारा
A couple more players going to be going his way, given that it was the Ghost that rings out. And will not be able to hold his own. Get some damage across on Inferno, but now Mako playing point.
Mara.
Can back away. Paranoia going to be sent, but ASPAS able to dodge it, but does take a good shot through that box. So finds himself down at 37.
It's a nice read.
Give us a sign. WhatsApp क्यों कर रहा है?
Couple players over on to B. Let's go.
क्या WhatsApp?
Simple. Good decision making. Good recognition of their situation.
813 MIBR prediction.
Coming on in with a judge.
मेरे हिसाब से डोमिनेट करेगा गन आते ही बैंच मारेंगे ऐसे पकड़ के देख लियो
Loses this somehow though. Be a very good post plant weapon for
कैमरा
MIBR
डाल के
to
बैठेगा
scoop
इधर
up. He's going to be rerouted, make his way through the alley. Up and over the top goes down, hits the saturate, connecting there on Inferno.
अभी भाई कैसे हो? Welcome back, baby.
Just Bane the fall, no
भाई
weapons
तीन मारा क्या?
aside from the Ghost.
Thank you so much, Abhi bhai. Love you.
Yeah, so far you gotta like what you're seeing from DRX in terms of not giving up too much easily towards MIBR, at least in an anti-eco round. Give them much hope. Yeah, ASPAS good for one. Certainly the GOAT is always going to
एक गेम वैल्यू एक गेम से इसका क्या हुआ? GOAT FPS छोड़ दिया क्या? छोड़ दिया तुम इतनी हेट दे तो मैंने FPS से छोड़ दे.
Unreal. Watching that ace in overtime was one of the greats. One of the great plays that'll live on Valorant history for forever.
And चलो ब्यावर्सी एकदम बढ़िया तमिश भाई तुम कैसे?
For DRX, a rifle, a
Thank you for
judge,
10
a marshal, a
months.
guardian, a stinger. A lot of different variety. Want to get aggressive with that judge, but obviously MIBR knows it's there. Knows it's a consideration in this round.
Oh, he's going to go sliding forward. He's going to be rewarded with one. He's going to be taken down.
मार रहा भाई क्या हो गया इसको?
So player advantage as well as that Phantom scooped up here for flashback. Puts it to use. Finding the head there. Oh, ASPAS finding Burno. As it's another 3K
साला जिस दिन मैं देखता उस दिन आसपास नहीं मारता है.
Right there, straight in front of his sights. Desia able to find a one. Be the 1v4 clutch to deny this bonus conversion.
Spike down, calling Bane over. Add a little bit of extra layers to protecting it.
What's that?
Don't have too much left here for Cortezia currently.
Tilbai, Raka on YouTube talking about half cut on SC money. Meanwhile, TbOne, I don't give a fuck. रात को तो ऐसे भी किक पे जा रहा है. पता नहीं यार, मैंने चेक नहीं किया. मैं वाइटी का देखता नहीं.
Flashback also playing like he saw Cortezia. I have retrieved the spike. Spike is picked up and gets the shutdown. Great shot to be able to find him on the back of the slide, but Bane there is that second layer. cannot get that transfer. The 3-0 start is DRX. Get the bonus converted.
तीन मैप जाने वाला है क्या?
I thought, oh, DRX picking defender side. Well, clearly this is their more comfortable side of the map. Protocols look nice. Flashback able to find some good timings, able to win some fights out in the open against Verno and Aspas.
भाई बाय राउंड पे गया. क्या सीन है?
DRX. Absolutely MIBR can punch back. Seen it plenty. Flashback has an ult. Tezia close. His neural theft.
What's that?
See if that's how they want to prioritize the orbs, or thinking something a little different here. Probably Verno, but kind of depends. Freeing with some low-lying trips. Well, they are going to go for Cortezia.
Well, they get the neural theft online. Very good to have.
इसका पिक है, इनका पिक है MIBR का.
Pulling off a thrifty. Spot, not be surprised.
भाई साइफर.
Very true.
क्या ट्रैप वायर डाला है?
It's identified back pillar. Not that that's
camera
going to be a huge shocker in some ways.
Yes,
So
toggles camera until now. Yeah. Sends it out. Will be cleared, but MIBR pushing forward, looking to take the space off the site.
ते भाई नोडी नीनु ये ना रू कल्तिया इल्वा शोभित. कल्ते मच्चा है rated player now. Thank you अभी baby. क्या हो रहा भाई तुम्हारा MIBR? नहीं हो रहा है क्या?
In terms of just not making mistakes, they're playing really clean, really solid macro and micro.
Thank you अभी for the 100.
Before they push around.
Bro वो बोल रहे हैं कि देख के कुछ सीखा क्या? मैंने बोला मैं तो रेडिएंट.
Nice shots is freeing. Finding those headshots quickly. Picks himself up a 3K on the B site. And it looks like we're going to have a quick timeout from MIBR.
Wasn't sure if it was going to go in the previous round, but waiting until the next buy does come through. Fraud. Trying to right the ship here for the team. We've seen how well prepped MIBR can be when it comes down to their opponent's map picks.
शिवम भाई क्या बात कर रहे हो बे?
Needs to try to turn the tides here very quickly.
Well, it had to be a huge shock going into this map. You know, right? The fact that DRX goes for Corrode instead of Sunset, you know, in a lot of ways.
क्या लोड़ेगा रेडिएंट? मार तो
going Termi's kind of MO, he usually doesn't go for risks like that. He's usually the kind of guy who's gonna just let it kind of ride what their ideas are, what their plans. But and especially with seeing Corrode previously, a lot of it from MIBR. I thought maybe
you know
it's going to be MIBR's pick.
मत कर लाला कैसे बोलते कनाडा में बेड़ा मचा बेड़ा.
So far, it's been right on.
Thank you, baby.
Strikes all the way.
Also curious if they once they got through the draft anticipated Flashback playing this Neon. He's done plenty in the past, but
पेड़ा नहीं रे बाबा बेड़ा पेड़ा क्या होता है?
Alongside the Waylay, rather than sticking with something that's a little bit older for DRX.
This is a huge
भाई मेरे हिसाब से अभी संडे का इसका फाइनल्स का जो फेवरेट है वो शायद किसी के साथ बैठ के करना है.
DRX is looking for a crunch play here.
फैंस के साथ बैठ के ऐसा कुछ है.
Not going to be seeing much over a tiles. Back up the top mid and MIBR very easily able to get away from the trap.
Good read off the rip. MIBR doesn't give anything over and gets quite a decent amount of util.
Oh. Not wide enough to be able to get the spot here on the Cortezia.
जो पूरा walk करके आ रहा है भाई इसको info ही है.
Side of this. Spot out, but Flashback winning the fight. Plenty of damage taken. He's literally.
उसका कैमरा का info नहीं है क्या?
HP here. 11 remaining on him.
This tripwire can be jumped.
अरे
This is going to be devastating. I don't think they have any idea.
The camera not see him at all. The answer is going to be no. Cortezia able to find that kill.
कैसा है अबे?
Going to be invested in coming half.
अबे तेरी बहन की.
Towards market, but Mako.
Shoot हो क्या internet?
Constantly finding value through them. Paranoia sent out. There's the trip. Wall going up, some spam shots, a relay bolt to further delay. Flashback finds himself out onto the site, finds himself dead. But is he able to find the one? Can't get the follow-up, just taking too damn low, but time is ticking away. Retake DRX, trying to keep the streak going. Bane on the readjust is able to find Aspas as Kenman cleans up the enemy element. Refuse to come through, and DRX will maintain perfection, now 5-0.
क्या हो गया भाई?
I mean, love what Cortezia was relayed the info that Fraud feeds him over during the timeout.
देखना ही नहीं है भाई, अब मैं जब भी मैं देखता हूँ हकता है भाई.
Wires into the back lines of DRX, but it's still not enough. They're still just too clean, too crisp right now. The last time that Mako and ASPAS faced off was Champions 2023.
MIBR का लूज हो जाएगा लग रहा है भाई, उनका मैप पिक है. क्या हो रहा भाई इसकी तो लोड है का डाटा फाइल पर ले हो जा.
Squared off, and so far
ये क्या बीटिया है?
Getting the better of ASPAS's MIBR.
Spot on a 1, but it's going to be ASPAS tag, so no real easy use of a Hunter's Sphere to try to find an early pick. I think you heard it there. The end of the replay though, Fraud saying
ये जी खेल रहे हैं MIBR की जर्सी में लाला मत कर यार, इतनी हेट मत दे.
Just getting on top of us.
एक कम्युनिटी है यार.
Come through.
That's a good shout. Got a little bit extra post plant utility there. You're getting close to Verno's ult. Should have a good deep setup if you can get there. That's a nice shot from ASPAS.
Critical opening. Bane taken down. Hunter's Fury. Only other ultimate aside from flashbacks here. Now out of the equation. He is in deep. It's a spot on the 1. He's going to continue to try to scale. Poison Orb actually does save him off, and I think that had that not bloomed, he might have been baited forward. Now,
shot, baby.
In, dips in, gets one, gets out. Just Neon on Soba. Action across the map here between both sides.
That eliminates the Hunter's Fury from a possibility in the round. Yes, he gets it in death.
Marega एक और, मारेगा.
Flashback not going to be challenged on that angle just yet. Cortezia again.
Show ये तो पूरा मेरा राज्य जैसा खेल रहा है chat.
It's going to be difficult for
ये
DRX.
मारेगा.
Plant going to be coming through. Mako
बोला ना.
falling into the trap. Cortezia able to find him, freeing, however, maybe here a little bit faster than they anticipate. Smoke goes up, and Hyunmin now peeking into mid, able to find one. Cortezia does well to find another.
Exactly मेरे जैसा खेला.
Up the side. Rap is getting ready to come through here at B main, and Artisan should have him. Get the rights, but freeing somehow gets the kill.
Bro, मिल गया.
It's not planted for Cortezia, so he's got to come pushing forward, and freeing is just
too fast. क्या खेल रहा है?
Incredible shots to get DRX 6-0.
Okay. That's how it's going to be. This is scary for MIBR. How many times have we seen at this event that somebody pulls off a spike and just hits a headshot?
Is this a buff? Has there been a buff? Do you get off the spike faster?
Yeah. Did they increase the drawdown time? Like, oh my god.
The post-spike defusal aim assist.
I mean, I love the way MIBR plays that round. The macro's great. Cortezia's cutting off rotations. They find a free B site. They've got DRX in complete disarray. But they lose to freeing, basically. It's absolutely insane.
Forward here in the mid.
Popping
the overdrive, paranoia.
Bro, nice rush.
In around the corner.
Nice, sexy execution. They कुछ भी हो.
Cleaning up one.
मारेगा.
Get the rights.
उसके मारेगा.
Bring, however, continuing to be the final boss here of this site. Let's shut down to go to the opposite side. King reveal of the neural depth. Spots out far too many targets surrounding him here. Peeks in for another. He's able to find Burno. It's the best chance now here for MIBR. Door broken, a reposition. Shenum looks to try to get this spike planted.
Stun करके घुस के मारो.
Flashback, but Cortezia finds a fantastic timing to shut him down.
6 is all they get.
Now all on Mako's shoulders. Delivered some incredible clutches.
जल्दी खत्म होगा लग रहा है. मुझे तो लग रहा है 3 मैप जाएगा. फील आ रही है, पता नहीं क्यों. हल्की सी फील आ रही है. क्योंकि ये इनका पिक है, तो एसेंट उनका पिक होगा. तो इनके पिक में ये हग रहा है. बताओ.
Gone away, Mako. Maybe just trying to see if he can get a punish here on the economy. We'll be able to find one.
भाई बहुत स्मूथ खेलता है ये फैंटम. कुछ बोल रहा है.
going to be able to get themselves here on the board in round number 7, but they are still a massive deficit to try to claw back.
Yeah, I like it from MIBR. Just
2-0 तो नहीं होगा, bro. आसपास है, baby.
Simple plays that they have. Something you see a lot from them. Obviously with different agents, but with the Waylay instead of the Neon, the Paranoia. Do a quick push up from ASPAS.
क्या बोर्ड का माउस क्या है? देखो एक बार.
Rocking and rolling. Great setup
यही
for him.
देखते रहो बस.
Great relay bolt to get the second. Couldn't get any further. However, this time around.
Mako का एम चल रहा है, आसपास का नहीं चल रहा है. साला जब
That's
भी
huge.
मैं देखता
So
हूँ
honestly, I think MIBR
कल मैं मैच देखा
playing
कल
a
अभिषेक
decent
भाई ने
macro
कुछ
game.
नहीं मारा
They're getting beat. Some of the contact plays, you know, something that they
हाँ Jack
have generally been really, really good at this event.
जिस दिन मैं देखता हूँ उस दिन कोई नहीं खेलता
For a check, but yeah, it's going to be other team now taking down the Hunter Sphere coming across
Mara.
as well here from Bane.
Ulta अच्छी थी भाई,
Punish,
कुछ
but
नहीं।
looking everyone able to get out wide away.
fuck लो किया ना
Kill there on
किया
Aspas, but puts him down to 43. 3v3 now.
System पाड़
Dust
दी
does get
भाई
settled. An ult expended. No avail here for DRX. They're going to pump the brakes and look to go ahead and re-clear back over towards A main. And Mako out a little bit deeper.
इसका अल्ट है क्या
Sets up that one way to maybe try to bait them
और
forward.
वो है
Depends. They read this or not.
मरा वर्नो मरा
Trying to close.
वर्नो मरा बोला ना
This continues to be on one. Double stack setup. The smoke going to be recycled. And Mako gets a fadeaway shot. Bans the second layer. Swings in to finish the job. They open the door for a brief little moment for one singular round. But
बुरा
now
लग रहा
right
है
back
यार
into MIBR's face as DRX guarantee themselves a lead at the half.
It's just a set play off the rip. They've got the Hunter's Fury, they've got the overdrive, and somehow
ये सच्ची में
Flashback
कैसे
with
कैसे
an
हो
unbelievable sliding shot.
सही नहीं हो रहा इनके
Up
साथ
as well. That's just classic DRX.
तो ये मोमेंटम ले लिया
Set plays.
चैट अब नहीं होगी कमबैक भाई ऐसे ही है मैं BR टीम
Always thought that
हागा
DRX
तो
stands for
proper
does
लगते हैं
ridiculous executes. Like they just have it in them to just find these moments.
ऐसे ही है वैलो ऐसे ही है भाई इसलिए मैं कभी-कभी हारता हूँ कभी-कभी
I
डोमिनेट
think that's the
करता हूँ
first time you've ever awarded me points.
Probably.
It's a good day.
तो क्या पोजीशन ले रहा है वो
There's time for that to change.
और उनके
One
पास
so far here for MIBR once
Hold on.
again.
Got some dad jokes.
Hold off on that.
लो bench
Verno going to be taken down.
Kaya,
Great shot
Kaya,
by Muncie.
Kaya.
Flashback has been a consistent thorn in their side.
fuck timing
Getting timing to bit.
अबे यार
Around the corner, just fast enough to avoid falling, and actually his face is in the mid to find Aspas. Now Mako arriving.
Spike down mid.
Finds the backstab on Shannon before he can get the backstab
अक्षित
on
भाई
Frank.
ट्रेड ऑफर लाला
They're so well drilled.
चेक करता हूँ इसके बाद
Every
ठीक है
time they're taking fights, it's two players against one. It feels like.
भाई मैं सोच रहा हूँ सेकंड को ओपन हो जाए अगले
Flashback
हफ्ते
is
ओपन
winning
कर
some
दो यार
crazy
क्या बोलते हो
1vx
चैट
situations. Yunmin though.
50 डब्बे गोल्ड
Now the recovered weapon, Artis is going to try to check every single angle, but Gunman will be able to find it.
गया
Shot
भाई
into the spray down.
मेरे हिसाब से हो
8-1.
गया
DRX expounding upon this lead.
हाँ चैट
Now you gotta wonder, do you have to use your second timeout as MIBR this early?
I think you do.
I mean, their defender side was good against Heretics, but I don't know if you can let this go any further. It's just crazy how disciplined they are right now. I mean, this is the best I think I've seen from DRX since the beginning of the tournament.
Yeah.
गोवा में डब्बे हो ना
Very
पहले
close. In
खोल
fact, that second timeout does have to come.
गोवा में
through.
राका खोल रहा है मैं नहीं कर रहा स्ट्रीम भाई
Too much of a deficit.
चिल करके आराम
You
से
can use this to convert to run back these next 3 rounds, make it an 8-4. You do start feeling a bit more cozy.
Yes.
Clean up a pistol, get an operator into the hands of Aspas, have him find that map.
पर लाला आपने तो रिटायरमेंट ले ली थी
It's gotta be
जब
the
तक
game
वो
plan here
गामा
for
से
MIBR,
नहीं
but it
निकलेगा
has to
ना
start now. It cannot start at the half.
Fully agree. And the other thing is, to build on what you're saying,
Heavy
is that if you
pressure
get
में
those
यार
3 in a row, going
Chat.
into the second half, get the
नहीं,
pistol,
अभी नहीं
all of a
होगा
sudden
इनसे।
you have
ये
a
pressure में NH kills।
tremendous amount of momentum and energy behind you, and that's something that this team thrives on. That's something that's going to get Arts in, that's going to get Cortezia
DRX
standing
जर्सी
up.
में पोर्शे है हाँ
That's what
कैश
they need.
टिकर
They need that injection of energy, that spirit that has carried them so well throughout this event.
Sometimes it can just be
गोवा कब जा रहे हो
softer
गोवा
start. I
कब
mean,
जा रहे
this
हो
guy's through the ringer. You think about the series that they played
11
yesterday.
for
Right.
How many times they were going through OTs, only to fall short after breaking the best of 3.
गामा कैसे मेरे पास भी बाद में बेचता हूँ भाभी
It's gotta
भेजने
be
यार
some
मन
exhaustion,
क्या
it's gotta be
करेगा
some tiredness that needs to be shaken off here for MIBR.
भाई सुपर टिप मेरा नहीं हुआ यार अभी तक
Rescue as many rounds as they possibly can. Crunch attempt
भाई, क्या
outside of A.
कर रहा है?
Nothing going to be spotted there. As Bane immediately pivots over to join in alongside Freeing. Changed up the
भाई
cam
उसने
setup.
इन्फो लिया क्या
Further back situation here for him.
Change up for the trips, too.
Going over the top, able to get the spot on just
मरा
to the one.
साइफर मरा
Oh, no.
Virgin path's now going to be gone. As Venom does manage to TP back through into the smoke out
मैं
of safety.
शूट अल्ट में भी बैठते
Completely shut
हैं
the door on this site here. What does MIBR now try to do?
त्रिभुवन भाई अभी मैं बाहर हूँ नवरात्रि खेलने आया हूँ नवरात्रि अभी तक है चल रही है मुझे तो खत्म हो गया कब तक है चैट
Just facing forward for free.
Huge shot. That's really big. Gets rid of all that Cypher util.
Just Fury to try to further open things up, check these corners. Yeoman going to be taken down. Bane playing forward, trying to find one, but cannot find any. Flashback has arrived. It's the one kill.
Fuck, they miss हो गया उसका shot. Second October तक है. Oh भाई एक हफ्ता चलता है क्या?
Again, he looks for the first, finds it, but cannot get the reset. Big 3K here. What is he up? His MIBR will be able to double up their round count.
Yeah, the timing here.
ये नाक पे क्या लगा है चैट?
MIBR that they're able to get back
मेरे को भी लगानी
after
है.
the convergent pass. If they had been a few steps further forward, could have been a very different situation. Instead, they're able to reset, get that big opener from corner.
Navaratri is 9 days. Bro, obviously Navaratri मतलब क्या है? Nava मतलब 9. Ratri मतलब night. Nights. 9 nights.
Couple more.
Yep.
Definitely should start to believe.
Wow, भाई संस्कृत का कुछ तो यूज हुआ. चैट. तुम्हें राका से सुपर टिप वाला लेना भाई बेकार में YouTube को जाएगा 60 रुपए पे. हाँ क्या?
Rockers a super tip while Elanabai.Beckham YouTube.
Sweet dear, what's up cutie? कहाँ हो यार आजकल? लंदन देखा मैंने. क्या सीन है मैडम? भाई बड़ा मॉडल होने के बाद बोलो मत बता रहा हूँ.
Moment now down to 18. Drone not going to be able to check in mid, so
what's
that? For now, but suspicions certainly aroused here from the side of DRX.
UK shift हो गई क्या? Crazy.
The wide comes through. Crossfire set up. Bane able to find the one, but Aspas doing well to get the reset, find that kill, but flashback still here.
भाई ये Cypher कुछ.
Spike stuck inside of B main.
Cypher कहाँ गया बे?
Health really remaining on this. Aspas needs to come to the rescue.
Slay Queen.
Gentlemen just find the headshot. And now a 2v1.
हो गया बे तुम्हारा.
Tap the spike. The first one found. Mako has
Bro,
fallen.
easy clutch freaking का. Easy मतलब इतना easy clutch मैंने जिंदगी भर नहीं देखा होगा. Congratulations DRX on winning this round. Patience देखो बे दोनों का. Shift हो गई.
End up out into the open. Free can easily collect.
क्या करने गए वैसे?
Round wins down here in the half. DRX once again looking at
MBA.
10-2.
It's just impressive how quick DRX is able to find these first kills and then just reset, go back into some defaults, hold the line.
It is now international baby.
Yeah. Doing everything he could in this round. Played it magnificently with 18 HP, but it just wasn't quite enough.
Study. क्या study रे? Engineering.
MIBR. Love to believe in
making moves in silence.
Like maybe a play for the orb if you can get that. Aspas can get the ult online, potentially pass that Vandal
Yeah,
over.
Now
has been able to dodge out the utility.
Hey, Xkali bhi hai.
Doesn't have any business at all. Mako on the spot check. We'll see plenty of players, and here we go. Will be the overdrive picked up.
कि मैं सुपर चैट देके हिट दे सकता हूँ भाई दिल से दे सकते हैं.
Over down to so Stinger going to be in behind this one as Odyssey does get the Vandal.
Look at this. All of DRX is here though. They're going to challenge. They might swing in.
It's likely about to get
Hellraiser bhi hai na.
Saturate goes in, but flashback the first one to fall the overdrive now going to be hopped and Aspas immediately able to find Bane.
Mara.
Relay bolt connecting.
Mara.
Mako at distance able to find the kill there.
पागल हो गया बे आज
Mako
पागल हो चुका है चैट.
Back there at street.
मरा.
Clearing out the recon and Shenum shuts him down.
9-3 baby.
Clear the cam and free.
क्या क्लच करेगा ये मेरे को
having to do
जानना
it
है.
all.
अबे ड्रोन भी है वो.
Players in around the back of the site. The drone forces him back away. Gets a final spot as well as the reveal. Gets tagged down to 56.
हाँ मैं लंदन के वेस्ट में हूँ वो ईस्ट में है.
Should be rounded the bag here for the side of MIBR.
क्या सीन है भाई सब लोग VLT में जो भी सारे इंटरनेशनल हो गए यार. मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया. Part of Bangladesh. Oh, sorry.
Confirms the presence of two, but even if he could find them, I don't think he's going to be able to read Chenum's position up on top of the box. The time is dwindling.
Another ticket booking done.
Further damage found, and this one is certainly over. But is he able to find it? It's going to be 3-9 here at the half.
A pretty crazy start to this match.
Batura China.
DRX on their defender side, just
Oh, Canada, sorry, Canada.
So difficult
Bangladesh.
for MIBR to get much done, but able to find 3.
Now they move over to that defending side. Still an opportunity if they can get that opening pistol. Really start that snowball.
2018 वापस कैसे लेके गया?
Absolutely cannot run this one back. As we go into the halftime, we're going to go ahead and send it
Law
down.
करने गई है, क्या मतलब इंडियन लॉ नहीं है? पार्टी करने गई है ये सब बहाना है बस। मालिक है क्या? भाई मुझे ले लो यार अपने ऑर्ग में प्लीज। भाई मुझे ले लो यार प्लीज। MIBR।
Absolutely. I say
अन्ना नहीं है ना?
with the competitive challenge that he likes to take on in any task that he's taking on. So
अबे वर्णों का बाप है हाँ क्या? मुझे लगा और ओनर है बे।
You know, think about Minecraft and just any game he wanted to take on when he was younger, but yes, IGL, no question.
VLT वो क्या होता है?
Very competitive spirit from your son, for sure. Donc la première question, est-ce que ton fils a toujours eu un
Bro, लंदन में पार्टी से हेवी होगा ना चैट? अभी रिसेंटली मेरा फ्रेंड्स गए थे ब्रो, हेवी पार्टी ब्रो, हेवी मतलब हेवी।
Que ce soit sur d'autres jeux, que ce soit sur du Rubik's Cube ou ce genre de choses, il a un esprit de tryhard.
इसमें लंदन में भी ये सीन है क्या 5 बजे को क्लोज? Please don't tell me. ऑस्ट्रेलिया ही है बस।
Away from the big arena, even though they're struggling a bit right now for the boys. Do you have any words for them, maybe?
I do. I've got 2 things. One, they accepted him on the team. I mean, this was a new country, new team, new language, and the best compliment he received was, "You're almost Brazilian." So this is a team that's here to win. Good luck, guys. Vamos Brazil.
Vamos Brazil, and let's see, of course, if they can take the win.
Vamos. मेरी यूनिवर्सिटी में तो 4 बजे तक क्लब्स चालू रहती है। ये सारे पुणे वाले ऐसे इनको पार्टी करनी है। पढ़ना वढ़ना सब बहाना है भाई। तुम्हें पता है ना सर पूरी इंडिया में सबसे ज्यादा पार्टीज पुणे में होती है तुम्हें पता है? I don't think तुम्हें पता है।
Proud father watching his son here on stage, the biggest stage of all.
Partner नहीं रे पुणे.
Now in a position potentially down and out, but that run back certainly can get started here in this second half. But now, though, for the Coinbase Econ report, we'll take a look at Freeing as he has just been
club very realistic.
Yeah, this is a huge boon for DRX.
90% go overseas just to enjoy.
This isn't
ऐसा कुछ नहीं जॉब मिलती है.
You know, kickoff into Bangkok Freeing that we've seen in the last couple of iterations of DRX.
मेरे हिसाब से US जाना waste है अभी chat. US जाना तो waste ही है पूरा waste.
Stepping up. Shout out to Cortezi on the other side. 12 kills for him.
Bro, Bangalore नहीं यार. Bangalore सबसे ज़्यादा parties पुणे में होती है पता है?
Generally pretty fearsome defender side on this map. I mean, they
Bangalore में सिर्फ pop है भाई.
Against Heretics. It was 9-3. So certainly this is a mega huge pistol.
No, absolutely, it's going to be full ghost.
ये तो गया ये
मैप
गया.
MIBR.
ये never. ये I don't think ये come back.
Mako, of course, always favoring the classic and flashback with a frenzy. Going to look to close the gaps.
Gaming होगी bro, kick पे करेगा.
Of that camera here in B main.
Water park उसमें खत्म करे.
Backing away, playing safe as Shunman goes up and over the top and can't get that catch. Had a paranoid up, and now it's just going to be a counter slide and Cortezia makes use of the chaos. Be able to find a kill here on a flashback.
Great fast rotations for MIBR there.
तो भाई आप protest तो
not expecting it was flashback.
हर जगह हो रहा है आजकल Indians के against. हाँ ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भी हो रहा है.
Damage dealt here on the 2 players. Odyssey and Cortezia.
चलते रे.
Paranoid goes across, connects here on the bane.
हर scene में dominating है ना इसलिए.
Shot man. Is coming to Mako. Both get taken down.
यार comeback है यार.
ASRock comes alive.
क्या उसके मारा भी ASRock
Much needed pistol collected. MIBR. They take that first step.
Just gotta like the protocols that they've gotten into place. If they're gonna go B, we rotate quick. And we just play for the retake.
अच्छा reveal था कुछ भी.
Great ping out from Verno. Continues to be stellar with the Sova util. And just beautiful. Only losing, I think, 1 player there throughout the chaos. They get to come in to this anti-eco. Some pretty fearsome firepower. Rifle for Ospas, Cortezia with the Guardian, Zenum with the Bulldog.
Ospas actually swapping over, goes for the Outlaw instead.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
Get those snipers online nice and early. This is where the pain can certainly begin for DRX.
Ready for a few more collats?
Oh, yes. incredible to witness the first time out, and love to see it again if you can replicate that success.
Oh, yes.
And that is going to be MIBR, feeling very cozy. See though, for now, just the full classics. Looks like drone's still going to be invested into the round here for DRX.
नहीं ये तो round गया.
Spawn Inferno clears it. Hanging out with that stinger, but Hospot's now presence is known. Finds the headshot, didn't need it, but put a little flare on it. Takes down Freeing for a little bit more and will be rewarded. Flashback now dead. Spike stranded. It's another 3K with just Mako to fall. Bruno cleans it up and it's a flawless
TbOne कब आएगा bro? जल्दी आएंगे. Videos ready
Exactly what they needed.
बस एक बार schedule fix हो जाए सुबह उठने का तभी आएगा.
Has proved to be so challenging for so many teams to get through. ASPAS is the best.
Man, so please come back ना करो यार.
I showed you why.
Please यार.
Isolating that spike there. No chance for them to even get into a position to plant it.
It's one away from an overdrive.
Come back करने वाले क्या?
Phenomenal start.
तुम्हें आपकी favorite player कौन है? मेरी favorite player.
Kind of expect, and 1/2 armor on Bane. And I had to go to a Guardian or Mako to get him to full armor.
Recon's cleared, Paranoia sent, Refract has to be taken. Shock not going to be finding any damage, zones him away here for the moment. Everyone playing away from mid aside from Mako, but then not really committing to a full peek in. Seems like they've got a decent read on what ASPAS' position was going to be. Said 4 players clustered now, getting ready to move forward in towards Genum.
3, 4, 5.
Drone looking for the spot. Really
heavy
the head of one,
को.
weapon of another.
Couple guns there. Nobody making too big of a move for MIBR on the map. It's gonna be all in Genum. See these omens, throw the paranoia over.
Ooh. Like spotted. ASPAS again able to find the headshot. Brings full armor, being absolute jack. Paranoia will connect on the Shenum. A double take, but no! He actually catches the glimpse and climbs back and take it down. He at the same time only able to find Bruno there on the side. He's a catastrophe for DRX. So well piloted for MIBR as Mako tries to pull a rabbit out of a hat, but he cannot find it. Bonus is converted, and MIBR beginning their own similar streak here on the defense.
Oh, you'd better begin to believe after that. The headshot with the Outlaw to kick things off. And then DRX tries to get it going. How in the world? Just feeling it there. Flashback doesn't check the corner. Until it's too late.
Get guns, boys.
Line में हमारा
a little bit of shakiness from DRX on these executes.
It's an immediate timeout call from DRX.
भाई please अगर ये हार गए ना DRX दिल से बुरा लगेगा मेरी जान. देखो मैं ना MIBR सपोर्टर हूँ ना DRX लेकिन फिर भी
very fast intervention here.
अच्छा खेले बे chat.
Sure, and it was the exact same thing on the other side. Bonus went to DRX and immediately timeout from Fraud.
TbOne भाई बैट सीरीज देखा क्या वो क्या होता है बे? बैट सीरीज
Want to make sure
नहीं देखा ब्रो.
MIBR
कल मैचेस नहीं देख पाया ब्रो. कल क्रिकेट मैच.
Give them that opportunity.
अब क्रिकेट मैच तो वैलो कौन देखेगा?
Get that energy, get that vivaciousness that they have. Just curious to see what they want to do. I thought when I looked at this comp for DRX, I thought.
Oh, bats of Bollywood. हाँ वो देखा मैंने अच्छी है. अच्छी बनाया यार chat.
You have more ability to kind of claim
Ellison देखा यार कितनी L था bro. Cheap है.
Really good.
इस बार पूरा L बनाया. नहीं करनी थी भाई सीजन 3 चाहिए नहीं.
Maybe send one left, one
Back
right, but so far they haven't really looked like they're in sync. They're not quite able to get those opening kills that they need.
Hardly been able to find any kills so
बहुत
far.
अच्छा लगा मुझे बैट्स ऑफ बॉलीवुड
12. ASPAS still set in mid. Decides to back away though. It's just going to be Odyssey shutting the door.
सारे पिकम्स फेल गए आपके कांग्रेचुलेशंस के चक्कर पे फंस गए.
Try to clear out. Odyssey able to find a shot on the one and Mako gets taken down as well.
हाँ बे बस चेक करना पड़ेगा आज.
This is the 1-2
मैच क्या है?
MIBR shrugging off that force up here on the Stingers. They're now 2 rounds away from tying it up.
Just so good in the decision making here. Great from Artson.
दो ले लिया भाई.
And ASPAS, man, Just so incredible with the snipers. The 1-2.
एक किल क्लीन लिया.
Hits the trailing player.
जब भी वॉच पार्टी देखते हो मन करता है खेलने का. खेलने के बाद जब हकते हैं ना मन पूरा जाता है.
Real close. 7-9. MIBR making the comeback.
9-3 कर्स तो है.
ASUS could have just kept the outlaw if he wanted. He's still got 3 players that would be susceptible. It's Verno.
मैं जो बता के मारा बेचा है.
Flashback up and over the top goes Hyunmin. But Verno swats the fly. ASUS a peek in the alley, freeing dead.
Left में मार दे.
He gets the kill.
Bro, what?
They're flawless again. MIBR looking alive and well on this defense.
Oh man.
TbOne 10-2 से comeback किया था FNC ने MIBR पे.
Everything executed so well here.
What up, Axion baby?
Gunman to peek quick.
I was planning to play Water Park, then I thought matches are interesting. I'll watch match.
Of course, ASUS right there with the operator. Tossed it off the map.
30
go back to the
mara.
outlaw. Figures that's got 2 bullets in the chamber instead of 1. It's better.
Yeah.
And he's got plenty of money. They're cash capped. It's fine.
Can make some frivolous decisions with the economy at this point.
मत कर.
Once again, door just going to be shut.
साला इतनी outlaw
Stand back on the rest of the team. Tries to
क्या हो गया
explore
भाई?
around here on the B site.
Bro, ऐसे क्यों डालते हैं ये वाले कैमरा? तुरंत तोड़ देते हैं भाई.
Considering who they want to give this orb to, it looks like it is going to be Hyunmin trying to get that convergent paths on lines. One away.
गया around गया. क्या करेंगे
Once
Max?
again, DRX
Alt
rotating out, reading this decently well.
Mid में trap का info नहीं है उनके पास. तो mid भी नहीं ले सकते पता है.
They can get onto the
तोड़ना ही पड़ेगा.
Displace Verno. Still going to be in for a world of pain.
Comeback हो गया, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Just gonna clear this orb. Kind of curious if they want to just give it straight to Hyunmin and try to use it to get this round to go. I mean, you're starting to get desperate. It's going to be tied up if you can't get this Thrifty to come through.
Execution देखो chat.
Across the backside, goes TPing forward right in front of Verno.
जल्दी flash नहीं दिया इसने.
Verno dropping down, has the reveal, freeing, gone, gets the headshot on the flashback, cleans up Bane. And on this attack, DRX have not been able to do anything right.
फिर अगर आपको कोई टीम खेलने के लिए तो आप कौन सी टीम से खेलोगे ब्रो? मैं खेलूंगा तो PRX में ही खेलूंगा ब्रो. सीधी बात.
Start their defender side.
Most probably मैं इसको replace करूंगा 4 से.
MIBR is looking a little bit cleaner, and it's starting with this guy right here, the IGL, Verno. Verno's parents got to love that. For sure.
VLT में कौन खेलेगा बे? पागल है क्या?
A menace.
PRX baby.
Fury online. Sprint forward, Hyunmin, convergent pass, getting a catch on the center, but if they can't find these targets, it might not matter at all. The Hunters here now going to be coming through, Hyunmin having to refract back.
GQ नहीं, hi. मैं pro भाई.
Getting the Cade even lower. Pushes forward, but the shorty's there, and Artisan cuts him down to size. Spike in play, but it's a 4v5 to the post plant. Ham does get cleared out.
By finally, ये round मिल
rotating around the
सकती
back
है.
with that operator in hand, going now through the attacker spawn and freeing. Might just get caught off guard.
Oh shit.
Sounding
क्या
towards
timing
mid,
है
but should be hearing this as Bane is trying to dodge out this drone.
He's got the Hunter's Fury. ASUS going towards mid.
Bro, ASUS मारेगा इसको.
Around, freeing, not going to be able to clear the score fast enough. Dead to rights, now the weapon swap can come through. ASUS looking for the breakthrough, cannot find it. Him at the same time, able to find two back over on the site, gets blinded.
हमारा chat.
Somehow, some way, DRX.
Save करो.
Round, breaking the win streak here from
क्या लग रहा है?
they get themselves up to double digits. Monstrous performance here from Hyunmin. So we will have to see those kills back.
Holy cow. This looks so nice for MIBR. Oh,
दो मारे इसने, दो नहीं. Fuck,
right
flash में मारा बे.
he gets the spot.
चार मारा या क्या चीज़?
Challenges the angle. No, he's screwed anyway. It's a nice play.
जब आप कैसे हो मिसिंग योर हॉरर गेम स्ट्रीम करेंगे बेबी.
Seen it a lot from him.
तगड़ा चाहिए, तगड़ा, समझ रहे हो?
Said that they've got into their game plan. That he at times is going to be that lurker, that flanker, and almost was the difference maker, but somehow, some way, Hyunmin just does it.
चाचा की याद आ रहे? चाचा आएंगे अभी. मैं आने के बाद चाचा
Saw how good he
खेलेंगे.
was in his last series. From the attack.
Smoke से अंदर घुस के आ.
Players now from
Lead
DRX
किया.
clustered here. Artisan forward committed position. Smoke up onto Market. Gonna bloom the orb to try to go ahead and stay quiet in the corner. He tears them all to pieces. 3 quick kills.
भाई वो
Just never
पीछे क्यों नहीं आया जब उसको पड़ रही थी उसको लगा ये लोग बैकअप देंगे
tied up at 10 to 10. MIBR not letting DRX start to run away with this again.
Yeah, and I think you could see some of the lack of comfort that DRX has on this map because they're not checking these corners. There was no one to clear that recon dart. If he was able to scan that position that Artizine was in.
Chat, मैं भी लगा तो क्या हो ऐसे?
It goes deep to try to set up gunman for the dash.
With those kills, it's going to be a pit online for Artizine. And a second timeout call here.
पार्ट भाई लगाएंगे तो डबल में फूकेंगे.
Fully involved.
क्या बोलते chat?
No longer able to intervene.
When you just gambled so much economy into that round as DRX, going for that operator.
दुआ ही दुआ.
I mean, yes, you have an overdrive, so you've got the ability to kind of go for some kind of half buy here or something like that and still get the job done, but gonna have to really dig deep here as DRX. Gonna need something more than just a Hyunmin hero play.
सैम क्या सीन है? बातचीत हो गई क्या मम्मी पापा से आज? मुझे फाटो से शादी करना है मम्मी. क्या बोली मम्मी ने?
And they've got all kinds of little ideas. Bruno just can hold sight by himself. That's a problem. You tuck players into weird spots they're not expecting. Aspas has a sniper. That's just a problem for everybody everywhere all the time. There's so much to contend with.
And because the previous rounds being so one-sided for MIBR's favor, there's no way to break the economy from here. Everybody's still just going to have so much.
मम्मी J-Dad से निकालेगी. J-Dad क्या होता है बे?
See though.
निकाल देगी. J-Dad. ये क्या है? J-Dad. किसकी पापा है? Shot बनता है.
Finds the first, the Bucky now on the floor. Hit immediately going to be invested, locking off all of that approach to A.
They didn't see him doing that last time that he tried to push out, I don't think.
Oh, property.
Protocol's ready.
Oh, Jaita.
Now on the angle here as well, in market. Delays further with the relay bolt. Patizia able to find Hyunmin scaling forward over towards Boba, trying to go for the double dash entry. Ping on the one, Mako dead.
Na maan re Aspas.
And absolutely screwed in this round.
यार आसपास को क्यों नहीं साइन करता यार जी फाइटिंग चैट पक्का जीतेंगे ट्रस्ट
potentially to be collected here in mid but it is not looking great as Aspas is certainly feeling it out.
Level of confidence bhe
another multi-frag round and potentially another flawless here as MIBR look to go ahead and regain this lead for themselves. Spain will be able to find one, finds two.
बच्चों वाली हरकतें नहीं छोड़ता है क्यों करनी थी आराम से बैठ जा
this fight but this would be an ace clutch.
ओ महंगा प्लेयर है ना ये कर जाएगा शायद ये ट्रैप बेस्ट है एक्चुअली
perhaps if he can find a kill on an Artizine, open up this A site, maybe then it'll be in the
works. I love you and you helped a lot during
yeah.
depression. Love you too मेरी जान साई. Love you मेरे भाई.
For him to hide.
Oh fuck, he's going through.
Smoke now blooming. Artizine
मर
able to find a great time if he continues to push as soon as this tap comes in.
Free kill, baby. Free
right now,
kill.
Bane not paying attention to this. The snake bite will land at his feet. And Artizine will
भाई throw किया भाई DRX ने और कुछ नहीं chat.
The lead
है कि नहीं?
gained MIBR 2 away from taking their map pick.
Yeah, these defensive side protocols so strong, but it's just this aggressive push up ahead of the smoke. DRX doesn't have something to try to break that angle, whether it be something from the Sova, deep pieces of util. So Aspas just happy to take that reading. That freeing was going to go for the gun, just shuts him down with the shorty, and you couldn't even get the overdrive into play in that round. Just gets knocked out right off the rip. Let's see what DRX wants to do.
Three ultimates to try to utilize. There's a big trying to find this damage. Inferno quickly scaling forward in behind.
Bro, क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग?
He's just running at him, and he's mowing them down one after the other. Already DRX sent reeling Bane down to 9 health.
कुछ गलत थ्रो नहीं कर रहे.
To go for a strategy. MIBR, they just disrespect it. Bane gets cut in half. Double stack here to watch over towards top mid. Cortesiek is quickly counter swing out. Should Freeing be able to find one? We'll smoke the angle. There's a push in Freeing is just not ready for it at all. Clean.
क्या throw है
Does MIBR get up to map point?
I mean, they've just got such great reads on the timings here. The reinforcement.
Bro, इससे बढ़िया तो तुम्हारी silver lobby है मुझे लग रहा है. Chat.
They just don't push forward for some reason. Not sure what is going on there. Your two duelists are left on an island and they don't. Yeah.
मर रहे भाई.
You can't hear him coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable. Now MIBR looking to bring this one to a conclusion. Avoid an overtime. I think they certainly had their full fill of them yesterday.
क्या भाई तुम्हारी रैंक की तो बता रहे हो, ऑफेंड क्यों हो रहे हो भाई? नहीं तुम गरम हो रहे हो, तुम गरम हो रहे हो.
Goes for the reposition now.
बताना तो पड़ेगा ना तुम्हारी रैंक.
DRX once again scrambling, pushing
फालतू गरम हो रहे हो चैट, सच्ची बता रहा हूँ, फालतू गरम हो रहे हो.
All half long.
They're even going to group up with Freeing here. I would have liked to have seen him do a little bit more to track down some players at mid, but just going to try to overwhelm Verno, who has been unstoppable.
Lord का immortal Rocky भाई.
Not a fast enough collapse coming through, being able to find one, but now Verno strikes and immediately is rewarded with 2 quick kills. Swoop coming in, freeing. Walks here into the cage. He's actually able to find what is he as well as Shenna, but Verno still breathing, still fragging. His freeing is down to 6.
भाई close मत जा, मरेगा.
He would love to get this regen shield to start ticking back up.
भाई दिमाग लगाया इसने फ्री किंग ने, पीछे गया पूरा. वैसे भी क्या ही करेगा भाई, आसपास भी है.
Don't want to rotate. 4 bullets left in the magazine here for the moment. Would love to reload this, but
भागो busy.
Already.
भागो मेरी जान.
The idea here is MIBR. Aspas on that neon is going to be able to get there before you can, as Freeing. So he's going to have to somehow, some way stop the superstar. So close.
He's not even going to go for a
Congratulations yaar,
That is just going to be Aspas taking him down and bringing this to its end.
Throw किया भाई पूरा. चढ़ है कि नहीं?
Out of sunset is MIBR recover in the biggest way possible.
Just phenomenal. Hard to do it better than they did on that defender side.
Now it all comes down to this last map pick here from DRX is sent to see if they can stick around.
9 था भाई स्कोर, कर्सी कह दे. से 10-13.
Got the new iPhone 17 Pro.
बैंच तुम ये कर लो. भाई इधर ज़हर खाने के पैसे नहीं, आईफोन की ऐड आ रही है, बताओ चैट. Shoot भाई. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Yeah. हमें बेस एनर्जी लग रहा है. ओ तो आज जीत गए तो क्या? वेट अभी क्या होगा ये? PLR GG फेनेटिक एनर्जी. फक पेप अभी जो जीतेगा उसका विनर है ब्रो. MIBR वर्सेस पेपर एक्स. फक मिस करूंगा यार ये. शिट मी मैन. थर्ड का तो होगा ही नहीं, मैं उस पे जा रहा हूँ. दीदी आ रही है मेरी. उसके बाद उसमें जो जीता उसका लोअर फाइनल, और उसमें जो जीता नहीं. फेनेटिक एनर्जी में कौन जीतेगा? मेरे हिसाब से एनर्जी लग रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों. चैट इस बार एनर्जी लग रहा है वे पब्लिक. चैट पूरी पिकेम्स की माच होती. फेनेटिक एनर्जी में एनर्जी, उसके बाद पेपर एक्स MIBR में पेपर एक्स. तो फेनेटिक जाएगा लोअर में और इधर पेपर एक्स है, तो पेपर एक्स वर्सेस फेनेटिक वापस. अरे क्या कर रहा है? एनआरजी जाएगा सीधा फाइनल्स, तो फाइनल्स होगा एनआरजी वर्सेस पेपर एक्स, यप, और जीतेगा वापस पेपर एक्स, यप, दैट्स व्हाट इज हैपनिंग। शिट यार, पेपर एक्स में डाल देता यार मैं चैट। एफएनसी नहीं जीतेगा ब्रो, ब्रो वो नहीं है, अल्फा जहर नहीं है, क्या करेंगे? डोमा के साथ खेल रहे हैं ना। अच्छा, एफएनसी नहीं जीतेगा, पॉसिबल ही नहीं। ते चोप ब्रो, क्या स्कोर था भाई कल? एफएनसी क्या कैसे जीत गया मेरे को जाननी है। मैच रिजल्ट्स, फिनेटिक पेपर एक्स कैसे हारे भाई? क्या स्कोर लाइन है? 10-13 जीते, 13-4 हराया। छोड़ दो भाई। वन 9 से कमबैक किया ब्रो। डोमा ने मारा बे 1250, मतलब केजे खेल रहा था। वन 9 से 13-9 छी बे। थ्रो किया क्या कल हैवी? क्या होता है बे कभी कभी इनको, जो समझ नहीं आता। क्रॉनिकल 31 किल्स भाई, बताओ, वो भी बिना अल्फा जहर। अब ऐसे डोमा के साथ है, पहले तो साथ में ही तो खेलते थे बूस्टर। इतना डिफरेंस नहीं होनी चाहिए चैट, क्या बोलते हो? हाँ? यार सबसे पहले डार्क मोड हटाना पड़ेगा बेंच। लिख के ले लो भाई इस बार एनर्जी भाई, फाइनल्स में एनर्जी वर्सेस पीआरएक्स लिख के लो भाई। कहाँ लिखनी है बताओ? पोस्टर इरिटेट देम विद ओडिन क्रॉनिकल एंड क्रैशेस टुक द एडवांटेज। ऐसा क्या? टीम में इतना गेम एनालिसिस करने का क्या फायदा? रहना है तो डायमंड पे तमीज से। तेरा भाई ग्राइंड नहीं करे इसका मतलब ये नहीं 15 इयर्स एक्सपीरियंस तेल में है। 10 दिन चाहिए रेडिएंट बनने में, कितना बताओ? 10 दिन। यप, एक्सी आएगा कल रात को वापस, तभी हो पाएगा क्या? हाँ बे, लैंड पार्टी क्या हुआ वैसे? हाँ, तेरी 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 रेडिएंट इन वाटर पार्क तमीज से भाई। चल आज क्या केले किक पे वाटर पार्क कंप्लीट करे क्या आज? पूरा गाना सुन के एकदम चिल। क्या बोलते हो? और तेरी गाड़ में डंडा दे। गोट नेक्स्ट PS5 कब कर रहे हो ब्रो? मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ यार बस इसका। गोस्ट ऑफ अगला गेम तो यही होगी बाप पे। सेक्सी गेम है भाई, कुछ भी बोलो। हाँ, फक ब्यूटीफुल होगी ये गेम, क्या बोलते हो यार? लड़की कैरेक्टर, लेकिन गेम इज अ गेम मेरे भाई, डोंट बी अ सेक्सिस्ट गाय। वाह भाई, इस बार भी टॉप फ्रैगर यही था, समझ लो। वड़ा 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 समात्वा अगेन करो, मजा आएगा। ठीक है, बहू बेटे के साथ पबजी के। ओ वेट, पबजी खेल रहे क्या ये लोग? कहा ये पबजी का प्लान है क्या? खेल सकता हूं मैं बाद में। समात्वा ब्रो, समात्वा सर्वर बंद हो गया गाइस, अगर तुम्हें नहीं पता है तो। मैं एक हफ्ता नहीं था, सर्वर बंद हो गया। कैसे होती है भाई? मैं आपकी समात्वा आरपी किक पे स्ट्रीम्स पे शो नहीं करते ब्रो। आई गेस किक ऑटोमेटिकली डिलीट करता है पुरानी स्ट्रीम्स को। आई डोंट थिंक वी हैव ऑप्शन टू कीप इट ड्यूट। Bahadur is back. That's nice. That's nice, baby. That's nice. हारेंगे DRX, मुझे नहीं लग रहा है। ये चावरा बॉय के वजह से समात्वा गया। कैसे भाई? चावरा ने क्या किया? DMCA लगता है तो स्ट्रीम डिलीट होते हैं, पता नहीं। मुझे नहीं पता यार। डिलीट नहीं, वो ट्विच में भी ऐसे ही है ना, कुछ लॉजिक है। इतने दिन ही रहती है स्ट्रीम, उसके बाद वो अपने आप जाती है। हाँ? यार सैम क्या गिफ्ट दिया है यार लवर को, ये तो बताओ। हो जाएगा iPhone 6 to 17 Pro। क्या चल रहा है लाला? एकदम बढ़िया यार। इससे पूछो ना, बावी को वो पता है। समात्वा का एडमिन है, सीनियर एडमिन है। गिफ्ट तो सीक्रेट है। इतना चुभने लगा हूँ सबको। चूरा तो नहीं, चूरा मतलब क्या है? इतना चुभने लगा हूँ सबको, चूरा तो नहीं हूँ। किसका चूरा? हाँ मेरा जीजा का है समात्वा। देखो 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 देखो। चूरा मतलब नाइफ है। किसके लिए चुभने लगे हो आप? तो मैं डीपी देखो वैंच पूरा स्विट्जरलैंड में। हाँ ठीक है भाई। चूरा मतलब नाइफ होती है, मुझे नहीं पता था बाबे, कुछ बता। आप नेक्स्ट वीक दिल्ली जा रहे हो? या बेबी टाइम टू गो दिल्ली, इवेंट है। बेबी बेबी चालू आ क्या? नहीं, ये तो 2-0 लग रहा है मुझे, पता नहीं क्यों। 2-0 नहीं हुआ तो लास्ट मैच सट्टा लगा के देखेंगे। क्या बोलते हो चैट? बेस्ट भाई। मेरा दिल्ली का टिकट्स तो बुक नहीं हुआ है बेंच साला। इधर मुंबई से भी बुक नहीं हुआ है। If it's not happening, kindly book return tickets to Mumbai. वाह भाई, मैच चालू हुआ।
Their better side of the map, at least what we saw against Fnatic, where they were able to get a
2-0
big
easy.
win there, a big comeback. 6-6 half into a really nice 7-2 attacker side to get the win. So they still feel like this double duelist comp got legs here. And against the team that the desk just mentioned has struggled mightily on this particular map. Last time they played it, it was a one-round
साला इसमें वाइस अच्छी है क्या?
crew against
पूरा
MIBR.
इन्फो पे खेलना पड़ेगा, लेकिन सोलो डिफिकल्ट है वाइस। ये ले
Here at Heaven, Osboss able to find one.
एक किल ले लिया। बच्चे एंगल है ना वो? हाँ?
A little bit of damage.
कौन सा इवेंट है? कुछ आरजू का नया लैपटॉप का कुछ तो है भाई। एक लैपटॉप मिल जाता तो।
DRX here 4v5 for the post plant defense. So Mako
DRX हार गए
out lingering over towards main. It's back in the joining with the rest of the team. Paranoia going to be considered there for a moment, but have to break the door first. This would go straight across on a flashback, who does get caught by it. Fine still one with that frenzy, but Cortezia quick to trade it back. Drop down from Verno, looking for the peek in. Shoulder shot there on the Hyunmin, puts him low on health. More spam coming through, his freeing also going to be taken down. Mako needing to really try to bail him out. He's seen the last one standing. Gets a spot on the one, but the defuse is just being stuck. He doesn't have any bullets remaining. Just has to watch as the defuse goes through. MIBR 2-1 in pistols.
Just a nice early pick for ASRock. Well, you feel like this map has to be so good for him on that jet. He can be a difference maker with those snipers, obviously, but the blade storms are ridiculously good, as we've seen on Abyss time and time again. So a fantastic start on this defender side. DRX there in that post plant just never felt comfortable, and some nice little peeks around the corners of those players in hell to get them weak, to make that just so difficult.
One suppressed.
Look at this, a judge, Artisan. Scoop up the orb here. He's trying to max what they can on this side of the map, but if they rotate back over, it's going to be into that judge. And you don't have anything unless you wait for Bane's Retrunder before you clear that corner.
Worth noting, though, of course, Mako saving armor, not having gone down in the previous. It's going to be a couple hundred behind the teammates. It's freeing pick.
Shotgun लेके बैठा है भाई.
Thorn in the side.
एक kill तो confirm है. एक kill confirm है.
Look at join that.
Oh my God.
He'll be able to quickly clean up two here for Artisan. Verno gets the ping reveal, swings the corner, stinger in hand. Equals him to begin, but we'll be able to find the finisher now.
Spike down.
Love to try to utilize this.
हो गया भाई. DRX bye bye.
Struck down MIBR. Very clean.
हर बार पूरी पैसिफिक को एक ही टीम कैरी करता है ना PRX. बाकी कोई नहीं दिखता भाई. ना.
Stack the A side. Just in case DRX goes for something pacey. Allow the judge on the other side of the map to just do its thing. They have a great read on that. Sure, a couple ult orbs there scooped up for DRX. Like you mentioned, Mako
हर बार बे.
Regen instead.
Genji काफी टाइम हो गया भाई.
Because of what happened in the early pistol round.
T1 Genji.
So that outlaw will be dangerous
for
the controller of DRX.
ASRock anticipating a TP double on top of the box there. Bottom mid, but not to be seen.
जीत गया भाई. Possible नहीं है DRX ना.
Yeah, great target.
नहीं हो रहा भाई. Congratulations MIBR.
Ice wall going to be at the front of A here. Couple thorns
पहले Genji
around
हुआ
the
करता
edges.
था भाई. अभी Genji का हो गया
on the
भाई.
right. Of course, that arc row is already set up behind Jen as well. Cover any of those executes.
Next year से VLT.
So this one.
पहले इधर जीतने दो यार.
Beauty for DRX if they commit to this. ASRock has already leaned into this direction as well.
भाई difficult है यार Ascension जीतना. जापान का top टीम है. उसके ऊपर boom है. तुम्हें क्या लग रहा है? Easy है.
Catch you just on a Bane.
मजाक नहीं है भाई.
ASRock still dialed in on this angle. Going through, flash connecting. Let's force him off the angle here for the moment. His flashback gets forward into the side, finding Cortezia there at hell. Thrown away the enemy jet here for the moment, and Artisan trying to frantically spray towards Switch. This gets countered there by Bane. Solid advantage here for the side of the DRX who need this round to be clean. That might be.
ये तेरी वेण की इंटरनेट मत कर लाला. क्या नया नशा है भाई आज. इसकी वेण की भाई. हाँ मेरा इंटरनेट गया क्या?
A few catches on the two. Mako tucked in behind Dice. Bane baiting out the shots here from the outlaw. Verno still able to find some value. Cleans up Hyunmin, cleans up flashbacks. It's damn costly. Supposed to come in, and ASRock to clean him up. Cannot get the defuse around. It's still DRX's. MIBR makes sure they keep nothing going into round number 4.
Oh, the economic damage here is destructive for DRX.
तीन में फील नहीं है ना.
Good idea on the entry.
अभी ऑफ उठाएगा.
Past all that vice util. Get in there, get the plant down, but man, oh man, Verno. He is
अभी ऑफ उठाएगा बाबे.
ASPAS at the moment. 6-0 operator in hand going into round 4. Take a look at the buy here from DRX. It's not too much behind this. Granted, yes, the Guardian shots can come through, can be very deadly.
Have they bought up for this?
So smoke off the angle as the drone is going
लोड बैलेंसर
through.
कौन सा लोड बैलेंस कर रहा है नेट तो एलएच चल रहा है लोड का लोड बैलेंसर
Really confirm the position of ASPAS with the operator.
ये ब्राउज़र इशू लग रहा है मेरे को पता नहीं
Trying to send out a little bit
ले
of
लिया ना भाई
misinformation there
अब
towards
जो
mid.
मारेगा ना ये
Matter of
ये
it.
क्या एंगल है बे
ASPAS can hit the
Congratulations flashback आप मर
shot
गए
here against Flashback if he challenges that. DRX has that small layer of ice util there. They're just gonna
भाई दम है तो आगे जाना ही और
see if there's gonna be any
डरते
response
क्या
from Bruno. That
वो
Sova
इसका वो
util.
का है
Not yet. Guard out. He tucks back
Mara.
inside, able to
Mara.
avoid this. Flashback looking for the entry, but only finds death. ASPAS happy to greet him with that one. It's Cortezia able to hold his own for another kill. Mako gets taken down.
ये मारेगा साइट वाला
Inferno still saddled here at backside. Guardian going to be scooped
साइट
up.
वाला मारेगा
Line
चैट
one.
यप
Venom does end up falling. Hyunmin, did he get the spots?
मरा
The answer is yes,
बोला
but
ना
he cannot kill Verno.
एक और मारेगा
Bane will try. He will fail.
वाह
Will freeing.
प्योर भाई
A 3K in 3 rounds. MIBR still in control.
आसपास
The man is
जानवर बन गया
alone
वैसे
right now. Bruno absolutely
क्लीन था वो
crushing DRX every time they try to get
ऐसा
into his
हमारा तो नहीं
sight.
चलता है जो वो एंगल
Time
में
and
चप्पल
time
नहीं लगा
again. Absolutely nasty. And now you got to be kind of questioning here. DRX
crisp
forced bot into that round. The economy's going to suffer mightily. They're going to fall even further behind. They'll be coming into alt cycles, but so will MIBR potentially.
King reveal, looking to try to clean him up, and Osman
Arre?
back. Scopes in, looking
Mara.
a little bit more, but it's going to be Genom able to collect 2 kills. He's got 2. Landed. Cloudburst comes
Bro,
down, but
भाग
Osman
तो नहीं
not
सकता
in position.
मरा
Fury coming in, Bane. Does Venture get in on top of him with that judge
Gautam
in
Great
hand?
donated
Mar!
100 rupees through Super Chat.
kill, but it's
Pure aim
Look
bilkul
at the
aapka
hell
jab.
T-Bone बाय प्योर एम बिल्कुल
Yes.
आपके जैसा थैंक यू थैंक यू
You would
थैंक यू
suspect,
थैंक यू थैंक यू
Not much HP to try to
थैंक
make
यू
go of this.
थैंक यू जो है वो है
Ready, Verno starting to break down the door. Spike now being planted just under heaven. He's gonna try to play back.
So much util here. Both players dead to a shock dart.
Yeah, even this might just end up being a little bit of a risk just because of that fact. Steel guard and just forcing down a classics perhaps. Cortezia will have one in hand, but Verno's able to avoid it.
Standing ahead.
You said a well-placed shock dart. He's
क्या
still
लग रहा है इसका info नहीं है
suspicious of this held position. Could just be their undoing. Bane
मरा
leading
100 मरा
this, and he has
नाइस
it.
पे
Instantaneous with
निकाल
a
दिया
shot on
बेहतर
Cortezia somehow.
उसको भागना था उधर
Managed
से
to
पता है
pull off the MasterCard Thrifty.
That's just crazy. This is just MIBR.
भाई उसको
Thinking they're
पता
gonna
ही
go
नहीं
for
था
the
भाई
fight.
ऊपर से
Mako's
वो आया
just bounding forward with a classic. Finds a kill and they're able to keep ASPAS pinned there into wine. That could be a little bit of wind in the sails here for DRX. They've got a bunch of ults ready. ASPAS just going to go for the blades, it looks like. Wants to save up. Try and get into another op as soon as possible.
ये क्या एंगल है चैट मैच पहली बार जो डब्बे के ऊपर जाते हैं उसको मारने के लिए
DRX wants to dig into just yet. Quick
कौन
little
घुसता है भाई
dimensional
डब्बे
drift
के
here.
ऊपर
Flashback. Going to be shot. Spots one, spots
Urban,
two.
let's go.
Position there from Jenna. Makes his exit. Trying to play off that ping. Gets a little bit of damage in, but cannot find
Mara.
much more than that. Paul's going to be connecting from
दिया।
the Hunter's Fury, but kill
लेकिन
not
आधा
to be
खाया।
found. Plenty of damage going to be dealt, but so far, still going to be 5 steady
पूरा
here for
टॉप पे
MIBR.
नहीं दिखता उधर से
Trying to go on the retake.
Got to look for that late lurk from Freeing. Artisan can get in there. Oh, the convergent pass right on top of MIBR here.
Late being the key word, though. He is still a world away, just now starting to inch his way in towards
क्या
mid.
लग रहा है रीटेक
Fragment going to be
Loaded.
sent, gentlemen. Needing a couple pumps of that
पीटीए भाई
nade.
है
Steel Garden does come through. Paranoia finding a timing. Mako able to stave off Cortezia for it now.
हमारे पास क्या अल्ट है
Drop down
आसपास
coming
का
in.
अल्ट है
Gunman just doesn't have the weapon out to try to bail him out, but it's still going to be
जीत
good.
गए राउंड
They find the kill on Artisy. Jenna finding one. Verno dead, and now it's just going to be the retreat here from the
Chop
omen of
sick.
MIBR. DRX able to take the guns out of his hands. They tied
They
it
are
3-3.
back
Yeah,
baby
this is a really nice setup
ऐसे
for the
थोड़ा
post
सा
plant.
हल्के से डिफेंस
That
मैप लगता है मेरे को
convergent
पता नहीं
pass,
क्यों चैट
Just making a muck of things.
हाँ
couldn't get it really to find as much value on Sunset, but here, that's a beautiful one, and freeing, able to bide his time. I think understanding that you might see that steel guard, and wanted to make sure that he was going to wait that ult out. Love the trust there from Yunmin. Let his teammates deal with the dash in from Aspas. Freeing's going to grab an Outlaw, go up against this weak purchase. Aspas, a Guardian in light armor. A lot of ults had to be used there though for DRX, but the good news is
मैं कैसे हो कल PRX को जीतना था कल नहीं देखा यार मैं कल क्रिकेट देख रहा था ब्रो
Artisan one away from his so
बात काया
that's best spotted tagged up but not taken down still in the fight shot here goes wide
अरे चाचा
Still takes one down with him.
गन मिल गया
Bit peculiar but will be have been able to get scooped up.
Time to jump. You saw so many players over there.
Our team frantically trying to backpedal, and he was praying that was going to be a clone for flashback because they're in the smoke. Coming up with the kill. Now, Aspas swinging all the way around through the spawn. Watching it from Bane. Nice.
साला 58 कार्ड है फिर भी लोड नहीं होता
Aspas is going to be swooping in from the opposite side. Tries to get the reaction here in time. Aspas does manage to slide away, but Genum can't say the same. For the kill.
हो गया भाई
Aspas all alone.
लग गई क्या लग रहा है चैट
Away quickly and efficiently as he can, but things are coming down and Mako's on the prowl. He does not want this weapon to be carried over. He will deny it away. Nicely read on the retreat. DRX now gaining the lead 4-3.
Yeah, so even though Freeing goes down in a little bit of an awkward situation, that's a-okay. Because he's going to see 3 players over there.
heavy.
They need the comfort that they want to make a move over towards the other side
आप
of the
कौन
map.
से टीम को सपोर्ट करते हो ब्रो मैं एक्चुअली जेंजी सपोर्टर हूं लेकिन मेरा टीम नहीं है तो और कौन है भाई किसको सपोर्ट नहीं करता भाई मैं मैं सिर्फ जेंजी का सपोर्ट पहले था फिनेटिक वगैरह उसके बाद डर की गया लियो गया तो भाई फिनेटिक भी मन नहीं है PRX का इतना बड़ा फैन नहीं हूं यार मैं बड़ा
on that side of the map, but things starting to unravel a bit, just like kind of like what we saw.
VLT नहीं भाई, I'm a Godneck supporter.
Last time DRX played this map, he just got into a groove on the attacker side.
आप जिसको सपोर्ट करते हो वो टीम मारती है तमीज से कल इंडिया को सपोर्ट किया हारे क्या
always having that late lurker
RCB सपोर्ट किया हारे क्या
that Aspas flank that he's been really wanting to go for this event. So the protocols here, preparation starting to shine for DRX. Are going to have the op available again for Aspas. Coming out of this timeout. That is always dangerous. Got to be ready for that mentally.
Another strong buy coming through. 2 half armors for MIBR. Do have that null command available for Artisan.
XVT player both mara kala.
Now DRX sitting over towards the opposite side of the map. No presence on A whatsoever.
Kind of interesting if they're just gonna take a challenge and scoop an orb.
उसके मारो बे डरते के लोग डर के खेल रहे हैं यही प्रॉब्लम है.
And they've got a flash there. Try to bully him off. Regardless, they have accomplished their mission, getting very close to flashback ult.
The wall's not here.
It's set up for Dome अच्छा player है bro. अच्छा player.
DRX can just freely get themselves forward here. The paranoia got to be sent on the
Dome अच्छा player है
back of that one. Held at bay. That 0 point does come through.
That's a beautifully timed knife. Have to have some kind of awareness. Yeah, absolutely Bane does. On Aspas track.
ये repeat करेगा क्या?
Mission accomplished.
गलती से भी shot pick नहीं हो गया अभी देख लियो. हाँ जो फिर भी ये जा रहे हैं बे?
DRX getting ready to rotate over towards the more heavily stacked site. Recon going to be sent. Bane trying to still drum up some interest, drum up some attention here on B, but MIBR not falling for it.
This orb will give flashback his ult. Dimensional drift coming up very shortly. Meanwhile, Bane just going to be the trailing player this time.
My ult's ready.
Here we go.
Ask does go on. Another 0 point going to be sent. Only connects here on to Mako. Spot
पूरा drone है. एक इधर है.
Fragment to try to delay the approach.
एक इधर है.
Holds him back
क्या
for
plan
now.
होगा?
Flashback. He's going to have to make his exit. He
No,
does.
seriously?
Then on the counter swing, we'll be able to find Artisan putting
trade
it
का
down
plan
before.
था.
Obviously, Red still potentially could come through as Aspas finds one, and Shannon is freeing there at back check.
Fuck, miss किया.
अरे
पूरा
manages to
माइक
find another
है.
kill. Bane now on the approach. The spike has to be collected, has to be planted. Dashes in, able to find it, but Bruno finds the shot shot. That's the round over.
Time नहीं है. लोड़े लग गई.
Bane just cannot clean them up. He's gonna try to find the
चलो
plant money,
पैसा
but
तो
he's
मिल
just
जाए
gonna find
at
a bullet here to the back of the head. Close but no cigar. MIBR with Verno's util managed to get over the line to tie it up 4-4.
That's a big round for MIBR. Able to get a win against DRX's dimensional drift. And I think Flashback may be expecting that his team was going to be flooding on this side sooner, so Artisan's attention would have to be in a different direction.
What a lob.
Just perfect. Perfect.
Fuck.
Let's go. Wake up.
Very cold, man.
Spurs trying to rally the troops here.
Third map जाएगा ना बाबे.
Kind of ironic, Mr.
MIBR है.
saying wake up. Just joking.
Micro does sleep, but here he goes again. Aspas finds the collab. It's both.
ऐसा ऑपिंग SK रॉसी को होना. Ascension में क्या बोलते हो?
Tuck under. This might be completely unexpected, and it is. Aspas just sliding underneath the door like he's Indiana Jones. Verno will be there for the cleanup. What a shutdown. MIBR quickly dispatching the rush play.
Love to see it. Aspas is getting right ahead of that saturate.
कैसे दो मिला उसको?
starting his dash.
Through मिला एक और. Fuck.
He gets hit. So the timing there.
अच्छा
so
करता है यार
well
ऑपिंग.
thought out
जैसे
by
मैं CS में
Aspas.
करता हूँ ऐसे.
Right as the execute is beginning.
VLT against Jay में आता ना SK रॉसी.
Now it's going to be
साला
DRX
COVID दिया था
taking a
मेरे
time
को.
out of their own. Try to think things through. I mean, I think for me, for DRX, the rounds where they're kind of messing with the map a little bit look a little bit better, where they're kind of spreading and, you know, kind of flirting with one side versus the other, playing for some orbs.
क्या छोड़ दो भाई, मैं भी मारता हूँ.
Freeing and potentially Hyunmin's ults available if you can snag up both orbs early. So this is a good round to take a time out and really talk about how you can get some value out of those, because you don't want to squander another one like you did with Flashback's ult. Just do the best you can to mitigate Aspas's damage.
कोच स्पॉन्सर है, रेजर स्पॉन्सर है. और क्या चाहिए भाई जिंदगी में बताओ?
Kind of wondering, you know, how much does he have left in the tank after yesterday? Still plenty.
Oh yeah.
He is a bottomless well.
Source of infinite energy here.
VLT versus G, याद है ना?
Responsible to try to guide them in towards an advantaged half. DRX not far behind, just the one round separating here for now, but like you said, they're trying to go for these set executes, these fast hits. It has been not going the greatest for them, but it looks like they might just have another one here. Aspas once again gonna get tucked in over at Wine.
Mara. अब तो possible ही नहीं.
Fire, able to find one. Gentleman stuck into the corner, forced down into the open where Aspas can collect, and just like that, they've been shut down.
कैसे वो पोजीशन ले रहे हैं Jack?
Just beautiful there, the coordination. Able to do much better than they did against the Nico earlier. This time it's just a little bit of a delay from Artisan.
दो shot part से escape.
Before he takes that swing. Yeah.
Now this wall.
दो shot देखा part से. ओ इधर इसका wall है. Wall भी बीटी है.
3-2-1 go.
Fuck.
Nice shot, able to take down
लगा दिया भाई.
towards the spawn. Aspas now getting ready to go on the flank and flashback on the peak. Down the alley. Takes down Verno. TP here, however, from Shenum arriving.
Oh shit, loaded.
Time to lose his gun. Does have this shorty available on both sides to hold down both. Push coming through, and there's
Bro.
utilizing him so well, but Bane able to collect as they run out of bullets, but he's down to 8 HP.
होने क्या?
Young gun, the green Celsius versus the GOAT himself, and he's had him outdone. A Red Bull clutch from Bane, continuing to put up fantastic figures ties it up 5-5.
अरे यार शॉटगन होता है वरना मार सकते हो।
Wow. A little bit of a shaky decision for me.
Ben should 8 HP था यार।
You know that it's going to be shorties in there. Still somehow, some way, Bane's able to find it. And then just takes an angle that Aspas isn't expecting, isn't ready for.
क्यों आप लेके जानी है इसको? अबे किसने कॉल नहीं दिया होगा कि भाई लो है?
Now he's got his ult. Yunmin has a convergent path. Aspas does have the blades behind his operator.
वो एंटी फ्लैश जा रहा था पता है
round here, pivotal round. Both teams all tied up.
Not going to go deep enough to get the spot here.
शॉट इज अच्छा सीधे ले सकता है ना ब्रो पैसा। शॉट कितने का है?
Now having to have his eyes trained.
Why Eclipse not streaming? मुझे क्या पता? Eclipse से पूछो।
Flashback though. Check into the corner.
Gonna be ready for this.
What is he in here around this side? Phantom in hand. Shenum as a second layer below window. Verno similarly not going to be seeing much of anything out in mid. They're still going to be calling for the rotation. As Aspas gets into position. MIBR very confident that this is going to end up being an A hit, especially as they now start hearing some of this util.
Mara, Yoru Mara. Congratulations, Yoru. Yoru Mara, be, Yoru. Oh, fuck, 2 kill.
But now Flashback comes in from behind. Odyssey is going to be taken down as Bane is able to find him. Just Fury gets a pulse across. Down to 70. Spike now being brought forward into the site. Seal Guard is going to be invested here from MIBR to try to turn the tides of the round. Knives popped, Aspas for the peak.
क्या है friend?
What is he up? Aspas spotting out the feed, takes down Mako, the dash in from behind. They're just drawing attention. It's freeing.
Bro.
Gets the flank kill, and Bane gets himself another 3K.
My goodness. It's that convergent path that lands onto the players. They're at the short A door. Give Flashback.
ये गलत किया यार।
The 2K here. Well, actually, Bane got the 100.
छोड़ना नहीं था इनको।
Might have added anyway.
Smoke डाला तो smoke क्यों
trying to get something done there, but all those players tucked into hell. He doesn't expect that extra layer. Somehow, some way, DRX able to fight back. Themselves in a decent position because the economy a little bit off for MIBR coming in to this last round of the first half. To have no real big ults to speak of. Flashback getting close. See, MIBR really playing to contest both of these orbs early. They want to prevent DRX
attacking पे क्या करेंगे ऐसे special बताओ?
Easily. Verno went away from a Hunter's Fury too, so if he can find a kill in this round, end up causing some problems. Gunman has to be so careful.
Just there around that corner.
जो हर बार एक execution नहीं planning है इनका. Fielding A पे ही है.
For any kind of peek here. Smoke just going to be cycled in. 0 point at the ready to try to get some information around A.
Shotgun के लिए.
Just on the edge of this one here. Cortezia.
Lala mat kar
Shots forces freeing back. The punish cannot be found, nor can any damage. Right now onto the side. Actually getting ready to come through. Freeing still going to be a world away, but the DRX getting poised to go here for the engage. Cortezia around the back, finding the lurk. Freeing going to be taken down, but Gunman flashback, finding one of pieces. Obviously the vertical get taken out of the equation.
7-5. 7-5 कह दे.
It's just down to Aspas. Cortezia to try to see if they can clutch it up in a 2v4.
7-5 भाई मुझे लगता है second वाला ले लेंगे बे.
First Gunman gone, Bane low on
third वाला में सट्टा के साथ हो जाएगा क्या बोलते हो?
He will be dead.
सट्टा अरे तेरी माँ.
In around the top, spots the head, can't quite line up the shot here. Aspas, shall fall. Presence is known, noted.
हेलो भाई ये टी-शर्ट मुझे गिव अवे कर दो क्यों भाई अच्छी तो है.
In the 1v3, but the time is just not going to be on his side. DRX should have this round slated. Just a clean tap. But he just does not have the time available. Cleans up another, can play for potentially an ace. He's trying to find it, but he cannot. DRX 7-5.
क्या लग रहा है पिस्तौल?
Pretty solid half for both teams, but DRX's attack side on ascent
आसपास है, उसके मार सकता है.
Than their opponent. It's crazy from Yunmin. Flashback as well.
By very narrow margins, we're going to go to a quick little halftime break, and when we come back, we'll see if MIBR can close this out.
कितनी बाल है बे इनका देखो. ये कर लो भाई तुम पहले. नहीं तुम ये कर लो. ठीक है भाई, ठीक है भाई, ये कर लो। थर्ड मैप DRX विन इजी भाई। गाना आ गया बेंच। कॉपीराइट 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 भाई, मजा आएगा भाई। मैं सुसु करके आओ कपट से, चैट करके आओ। ये ऐड किसका था वैसे? मास्टर कार्ड का ब्रो। ये कौन है भाई बिना मॉड वाले चैट में आ रहे? प्लीज लीव, प्लीज बिना मॉड वाले कृपया चैट में ना आए प्लीज। चड्डी में सुसु करो थोड़ा माइक के बीच। मैं ना सहता यार, उंगली दिखाता है मदरबोर्ड। है तेरी बहन की भाई। चलो भाई सुसु करके आता हूँ। उंगली दिखाता है मादर। ये हुई ना टाइम आउट अभी अभिषेक भाई ने दिया ना लेन भाई, सच्ची बता रहा हूँ। मैं ना सहता यार, कोई भी मार रहा है।
That they have what it takes, that they have the tenacity, the ability to dig deep to run this back, and it could all start here from the pistol. Have the lead 2-1 in that regard, but first we'll take a look at our Coinbase Econ report as we zoom in on oksbi himself.
He is him. We know that, and it's the snipers is where he's doing so much damage to you, and his ability to just be a difference maker is unparalleled. What else can you say? The man just always in the right place at the right time. You know, some of those aggressive wine pushes backed up by Artazine that really slowed up DRX on a couple of those rounds. Sure, it gave him a thrifty, but another round you completely knocked him out. Stuff like that. Really important. Little peek there, but flashback not quite quick enough with the Sheriff. Find any damage. 0 point towards market.
Oh, it actually does. Rhino chipped away at a little bit.
Oh, he did catch up.
Oh, Cortezia.
Hello.
Fine freeing. That's just going to be straight up inside of B. There at Lumber under.
He didn't take any damage either to Cortezia.
No, he didn't. Little headshot flashback now. Going to be trying to scale forward. Jump peek there. Spots out two. Challenges into the fight. Finds some damage, but no kills to be found as Verno. Out doing pain as well at distance.
Trying to challenge those fights.
Falcon went around the back, but no one's scaling forward in mid now. He's going to be rotating away. Well, he's not really trained on this position, but with just the classic. Going to try to find some value. Doesn't manage to get one. Razine taken down. Gunman arrives.
अभिषेक साला जलता है मादर को।
Gets a quick headshot on oksbi.
नलिन भाई दिखा दो अपनी औकात मेरे को। बोल दे इसको खरीद लूंगा मैं।
Abhishek Salah Yalta Haima Ardabor.
Smoke blooming, but Chena so damn fast on the draw.
नहीं होगा इनसे। ये 7 ही last. 7 is all they get.
He avoided Mako. Since upgraded to a ghost.
मारा मैं गलत मारा पीछे।
So absolutely nuclear.
Paranoia close could do it.
Not even gonna go for it here. Counter swing, the jump. Verno able to shut it down. 3-1 in pistols. Now MIBR 1 round away from tying things up yet again.
Their stellar run on pistols just continues. Cortezia getting a great read on the freeing there. And winning this battle out in the mid.
Shot गलत था भाई. Shot गलत.
Suppose you could say, oh, DRX, they've got the confidence to go for these fights, but MIBR so good in those moments. That's a massive pistol win for them. Now DRX just gonna gamble stack onto B, but this is seemingly a mid look for MIBR. Push out, at least gonna claim a prize in an orb. Cortezia, just a ghost. Has the wall tripped, so at least messing with their heads a little bit.
कोई भी नहीं है. ए जाओ ना स्वीटी.
See if they can.
क्यों जानी है mid?
MIBR still leaning in towards mid to B, and that's where the bulk of DRX's forces are. Sure, it's just classics, but
Being on the check, able to see at least start his
चलो एक CT का कॉल है.
Continuing to
ये
push.
मारेगा CT वाले को.
Oh, in the spawn.
Rajat?
There he is.
Benchu.
That teleport.
Huh?
He's lurking.
Yeah, flashback dead, but yeah, ASRock fully on this lurk. Hasn't spotted anything yet.
Might call him over.
मत कर लाला, मारेगा तो गया तेरा वो.
This could be a great read.
Checking towards window, a drone over the top of Verno. Clips on the Hyunmin.
अबे उनको पता है ना उधर है.
Pinged but not punished. ASRock on the peak,
Wow.
able to find Fring, and just like that, the spike is already.
Bro, ऐसे aim चाहिए भाई. क्या बोलते हो chat?
Coming down to 10. DRX now needing to pivot. Now they have this insertion here from Cortezia. Just the ghost, but still can find the jump here on the flashback. One tap, the back of the skull. MIBR not looking to give any wiggle room here to DRX.
एक mod हो चुका है baby.
I'm taking point.
Ask Maraditya bhai.
Around the back, there's the paranoia connecting onto all three. Should be able to tear him apart.
ले भाई 7-7 ले.
Flawless
अब तुम जीत के दिखाओ.
MIBR to bring us back to parity.
Just beautiful reads on the map. Finding the open
आप क्या करोगे देखिए आप तो डायमंड हो जाए एक और टाइम आउट. Come on अभिषेक भाई हो जाए.
So well done by ASRock.
Time out.
So many different ways. The initial shot on the freeing so sharp, but it's all about his read on the map. That is stellar work.
ये हुई ना वेदांत भाई. वेदांत OP in the chat.
Than maybe it could have been. Because it looked like they were going to commit to be heavy. They
कोई भी मार रहे
already
आपको मैं ना
pushing in,
सकता
almost
नलिन
on
भाई
the
क्या
site.
फायदा आईटी में काम करके.
They get that information just
सुबह
in time
बॉस से
before they
मरवा रहे हो
commit.
शाम को चैट से मरवा रहे हो क्या ये जिंदगी चाहिए कैसे बताओ.
Quick refract away. Pop flash going to be sent, but flashback not looking to try to push this smoke. Verna, however, does. This is his life forward as ASRock now to be spotted out.
ऐसी जिंदगी चाहिए क्या किसी को बताओ. बताओ भाई.
Never mind. He's able to fight his way through. Flashback gives him an angle. ASRock takes it every day. Bring now on the peak.
Fuck.
On the shot.
That is some kind of aim,
player
man.
advantage.
Got to play contain here now as DRX.
Man, इनके पास
Give up
सारे
any
guns
more
थे फिर भी.
freebies. That's brutal.
Kill on the Mako. Hyunmin now alone. Bane trying to check in the mid. Just managed to do something. That's going to be the spike down. Needs to be recovered. Cloudburst available from ASRock to potentially just drop and try to grab it. Bane slotting forward. Gets himself tucked in towards bench.
7 बहुत कुत्ती स्कोर है भाई.
Bring. Scouting into B main. With that arc
आशीष भाई दिल की बात बोल यार. दिल की बात बोल मेरी जान.
That's one to try to see if he finds some further damage, and he shall. Hyunmin
30 seconds left.
Taken out. 30 seconds to maybe try to play around with this.
चलो भाई ये राउंड तो गया.
Just constantly changing position, gets himself all the way up the top mid now.
ये राउंड तो गया. क्या ही करेंगे.
Hold for the
मरा.
flank angles. Maybe a timing here on the denim. Yep, Bane gets it. Yet another 3K for Bane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Textures on here. Somebody's got to take up the mantle. Mr. 3K.
आपको दाइटी में स्किल सेलेक्ट करे लिखा थे मुझे बोल रहे
on
हो.
this game.
ये ले एक और टाइम आउट.
Good control in the mid, but still.
कितना गाइस?
Amount of damage going to be dealt
1 मिनट तो डिजर्व करता है ये ले टाइम आउट. कोई भी मार रहा है भाई
आपको. Rounds. DRX a narrow lead of 1.
Yeah, it was just kind of a wild round there. So many one-on-one fights being taken all across the map there. DRX just barely able to win out in that scenario. But I don't think that's a great game plan for success against MIBR. Too many shooters on this team.
ये क्या शॉट दैट है?
I think you're better off playing more like you did on Sunset, playing for those grouped settings, those crossfires, those time pushes. Those were really where you were putting the bread on the butter.
On in, and flashback actually comes away with the kill. Barely takes any damage. Needs a partisan, and that's lion's share of your flashes now out of the equation in the round.
Judge for Mako at 8. This time, doesn't want to try to challenge that angle outside towards main. He's going to be holding the line, but...
Bane's about to peek in.
Wow.
On a kill.
भाई गया थर्ड मैप जाने वाला है.
Verno picked apart.
NH की हो रही है बे है बे डिफेंस मैप तो है लेकिन इन लोग नहीं कर पाया बे.
Taken away now. Cloudburst to come through. No spam here from flashback. Plays it quietly, plays it patiently. Just try to scale forward. And you can now try to find the jump. Gets the one. That's the spike down here in market. The door is going to be shut. And it's flashback coming away with 3 of his own. flawless here from DRX to jumpstart the economy in the half.
Yeah, I like the adjustments that DRX is making here. Not going for those big individual plays other than flashback. That's okay. He's been really good on that on the defender side. Saw it on Sunset. The rest of the team just playing contained, playing smart. Not giving up info. Huge
Third map hai kya?
Holds his fire there.
Teri
Crossed through the poppers.
ki.
Now it's going to be a timeout for MIBR.
I stand with Nalin bhai.
Their last one of Ascent.
ठीक है बैठ जाओ.
Already used one in the first half.
जब बैठने मन करे बैठ जाओ. तब तक खड़े रहो.
MIBR fans want to
Third map kick पे देखेंगे obviously भाई.
2-0. DRX looking to take this to Lotus.
Bind. Not
Bind. Sorry, I'm just so used to Lotus being a decider.
That's fair. Did get that one avoided here in this series, but he said last time out on the map, barring this going to overtime, which is still close enough, could certainly happen here. Here's to see what the buy ends up looking like for MIBR. You can tell for the moment, not going to be going for any kind of full save.
Yeah.
Likely going to be a play to get an orb on Ospas, get those knives up and running.
Absolutely.
Shahzad bhai meri jaan, love you yaar.
Never do it with the Blade Storm.
कैसे मेरे भाई?
I can't think of any other player I'd rather have in that position. And really, I'd like to see Artazine get some good flashes to set him up. Cortezia could potentially as well with the Arc Rose, but really it's that KO.
Netflix का वो आनी चाहिए इसकी documentary. एक ही चीज पूछता है ना 10 साल.
Right now, they're just kind of spreading the map. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yep. Quick little check there, trying to get a trap. Does offer up a good amount of space for Mako to get forward with that judge, but everybody immediately backpedaling here.
Now you can see DRX wants to prevent the orb. Don't want to give that Blade Storm to Aspas here.
कम से कम 10 मिनट तो डिजर्व करता है. ये ले. अब लेना मेरी बूंद.
The push coming through. Manages to find two.
600 seconds,
now
bitch.
the not a concern, but there is a weapon on the floor, but Flashback's got it covered. Smoke in.
Shit, be third map पूरा mic.
Arc Rose cleared.
Third map है, confirm है. Confirm है भाई.
Ring out. Flashback looking like maybe caught a glimpse of the cloak. Alone against the wall. Two players pinned in at B main. Gunman's watching the retreat. Out from mid.
Shadows traveling.
You know that they haven't moved.
गया बे.
Try to the lane. Shadow
ये वाला गया.
caught by that one. On a flashback,
Team by MNC company.
Mako still with just that judge, but
30 seconds left.
MNC company with media core client या direct global MNC with less. Fuck ये क्या होता? तेरी MNC के चक्कर में round miss हो गया.
How have they turned this around? Gunman now need to try to go in the clutch, but look, Cortezia, he's got the ult. Could just be an instant investment from him. As soon as they hear Gunman nearby. Himself push forward, but
क्या हुआ बेंचो? मिस हो गया बे?
Now the Steel Garden does go through, Shorty in hand. Just looking to try to wait this out as patiently as possible. Sia slots forward just around the opposite side of the box. The gun now back in control.
Fuck!
On for one, spots the other.
Easy for Zenom bhai. Zenom bhai, congratulations.
Cannot find it. A massive thrifty here off the back of the heroics from Shenom.
बोला भाई मैं.
That might be a round that haunts DRX for their champion's life.
कितना हुआ? 8?
They have every advantage there.
10 हुआ
They've got a player towards sight, tucked in the corner. But the timing there for Mako, awful. Goes to refresh the util. And that's exactly when MIBR strikes.
Come on भाई, ये round
They're
चाहिए.
so quick to react to those attempted covers.
Ult पे घुसेंगे अभी. W है.
Opportunity, one that MIBR certainly did not squander.
ये क्या अभी W?
3-player stack on this side of the map from DRX to try to counteract, but for now, looks like MIBR just looking to try to apply some pressure, get some util out.
There's no mid control at all here for DRX. So this is going to open up the map a bit. You know, Hyunmin
tagged up.
Yeah, and thinking about trying to contest this angle, but now might think better of it. All that damage done, and you know, so much attention being created here by Cortezia. And still got 3 planted on this site.
Dink through the wall, flashback, take it down.
गलत किया flashback मेरे भाई.
Things are starting to get out of sorts here for DRX.
मैं तो predict ही नहीं करेगा कभी.
Straight damage found, freeing under some pressure. The push now in towards market coming through as they try to backpedal. Diving into the shoulder, freeing, able to find one.
Nice.
Aspas is able to strike yet again. Spike going to be picked up at 2v3. Mako still with just a judge in hand. They need to try to recover a weapon.
आपकी diamond lobby नहीं है ऐसे मत बोले यार.
One nearby for the moment.
30 seconds left.
अगर grind के नहीं ये game.
Absolutely screwed. Great layering here from the side of MIBR and DRX. Completely caught off guard.
पाटो भाई ने
Big
collection stream make की birthday की.
Big misjudgments. Big punish. MIBR will take this and tie it up at 9-9.
Yeah, and
Bro,
again,
9-9 हो गया bench.
trying to challenge these individual fights against the MIBR players.
वैसे next ult है retake के लिए ready है. मेरे हिसाब से next ये retake के लिए. पैसा नहीं है.
And no real backup for flashback on that op. He just goes for another peek of it. Just make mincemeat of him. Gun potentially held here. Depends on the timing. Yeah, should be plenty of time, but now DRX economy is in the gutter.
We see a timeout here.
Yeah.
DRX still
मैं
have one
क्या
more.
कह रहा था कि MNC है तेरी माँ की प्रसाद.
It's going to be no. Freeing it's a great opening shot, but
शूतिया बनाते हैं.
thought that Aspas was repositioning. Either way, let's get taken down from behind, but it looks like timeout call not going to be coming through just yet.
भाई लौड़े लग गए turn 9. चलो.
Available inside of DRX. It's going to be a Marshall for flashback. Just the hero Vandal carried over from the gunman.
It's a tiles hit, like a delayed one?
Oh my God. Like it, but able to find one, but Aspas managed to find a pick there. Up in hand, spot out.
Oh,
players
fuck.
catching each other, but Aspas
Smoke अगर नहीं होता kill था.
shoulder down to 49. Just settling though. 1-for-1. The Vandal re-scoop back up here for flashback.
Not a bad trade. Don't mind the gamble on an eco like that.
उसका गन लिया क्या इसने?
To take some mid space, something you've been leaving a little bit wide open.
मरेगा यार.
Get you that kill.
आसपास मरेगा.
This thing's into parity. I mean, you've got some ults for this round. If things really start to go your way, if you're able to get yourself into a numbers advantage. Oh boy.
About to dissipate. Flash connecting. Lets them know there's players here in B main. Bring no real way to try to go for this peak.
क्या टाइम हुआ? 11:30 ठीक है.
Blooming a flashback at the
Bang!
Bruno and Tordesia both going to be taken down.
ये ले
They needed.
Nice
Trying to make
throw
go
भाई.
this one. They're not backpedaling away.
अच्छा लगा
20
यार ये
seconds.
throw.
No way to try to get this spike
ये पे कौन है
through, you
ऐसे?
would suspect.
ये shot ये मारेगा ये shot वाला.
They make it across
Peek
in
मत
time
कर
to try to get this
लाडले.
plant down. Mako
लौड़े लग गए.
find the kill. Could absolutely be everything, and he finds it. Aspas draws down the classical round is already over. He now trying to hold on to this.
वाह
He
भाई.
cannot.
वाह भाई वाह.
DRX reestablish the lead.
Third map है क्या?
And it's that confidence that they're still showing, even though at times, maybe not the biggest fan of it, losing on some of those fights, but just finds the right angle to collapse. It's that early push out of mid that sets this round off kilter. Yeah, and that's a toughie for Fraud. It looked like maybe they were going to get themselves into a position to close this out into 2, and all of a sudden, it's all the ults. Yeah, all the ults for DRX.
Two players were a charge away, and they got him. Aspas up and over the top of the box. Flashback gets to readjust. He'll just go ahead, back away as a 0 point. And that dart do go out. Has to give up the space.
क्यों ले लिया आप attack में इसको?
Kill battle to control mid.
5 चलते?
Timing.
किस? बेंच. लौड़े इन्हें ये round
Saw Burno.
गया भाई.
Just waiting to go for the drone. Flashback. Quickly exiting. This is firm mid control at the moment for MIBR.
उसने shot inner में भी smoke दे दिया भाई.
DRX.
क्या करेंगे मैं?
Really nice job. Ow.
Yeah.
Pops the ult.
Man, does go through. Double player, pull back. into the back of sight here for the side of DRX.
भाई clear cut retake है, clear cut retake है. अगर plant भी हुआ.
But Osmo still does have that op in hand. Odyssey's gonna be struck
Nice
down.
shot.
Inferno gets one, flies back forward, finds a shot with a shorty.
क्या है बैंचो?
One player advantage now.
वो माँ को पीछे आ गया बे.
He's in the boats
अरे तो
fearlessly.
सब कुछ चीज़ हो नहीं.
Has been spotted
दो मर
since.
गए.
Drop down coming through. Steadies it, finds one, and now is all alone. Cannot find Verno. Verno's good for the 3K. And he ties it up 10 to 10.
थोड़ा सा टाइम वो करना था भाई.
Just the patience in the beginning of this
Third
round
map
for
जाएगा,
MIBR,
doubt
the
लग रहा है
diligence
Sam.
with the
अभी
utility
क्या होटल
to
पे हो?
clear that mid space.
क्या वापस आ गए?
Just give themselves that little extra angle. And Ospa so ready for Bane's peek around that box. Even though he dies quickly, they're able to play the trades. Everybody working together in tandem for MIBR.
Easy for
DRX
MIBR.
going to immediately rip a timeout.
कितना है होटल पर नाइट उधर?
Try to see if they can get themselves through. Go over to Bind. Use
भाई
3
जो
ults
मैं
in
लास्ट
that
टाइम गया
round
था
too.
बैंच दिन का 30,000 था भाई.
You committed so much there to try to stall out MIBR.
6
You
को
know,
return.
Steel Garden.
Oh, heavy है क्या?
In a bit of a panic, it felt like, from Freeing, trying to buy some time for the reinforcements to get there. But the only player it really hit, I think, was Cortezia over in B main. The main bulk of the forces are able to stand right on the edge and just continue their march forward.
Just delay nearly enough.
Kerala.
Effectively, as they had anticipated.
मेरा वाला वो था यार, मिनी मालदीव्स.
Now,
बहुत जगह घूम रहा हूँ.
really starting to take its hold.
Why not गया? Why
on
not?
These DRX players.
आजा यार, बैंगलोर भी आ जाओ यार, मम्मी पापा को लेके.
To those veterans. It's where you need those
मैं बोल
speeches
दूंगा.
from Aspas, from Mako to rally the youngins.
भाई बहुत कम नहीं हुआ क्राउड.
see if
मैं
they can
तो
get their
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में
heads on
CS
straight.
क्राउड इससे 4x था भाई.
Get this map out one way or another, but
भाई
this
heavy
feels
था
on
भाई,
Knight's
वो
edge. This
experience
feels like
जिंदगी में
it's
एक बार हुआ भाई.
anybody's
काफी है.
map.
4-player stack here
Sure.
from MIBR on the attack. 3 players from DRX.
क्या ही क्राउड
Side
था
of the map.
बैंच.
And Ospas just up at the top of the box. This is 0 point. Gets a spot on the 2.
Both duelists.
So, Smako just going to be backpedaling away deeper onto the site.
It's kind of curious. What does MIBR want to do with that info? Have to suspect that there could be another op
ये
coming
राउंड ले
into this
लेगा मेरे को
round.
लग रहा है.
Have
चैट
the cash for it.
अभी मुनार में हूँ.
Early read on the position of flashback.
इंटेल वाला. हाँ.
Trying to dodge that as best as they can.
I guess
Trying to get
CS
a little bit
में,
aggro with Fungian, but
प्राइमरी
off
गेम.
a bit. That doesn't
Sorry,
give you much.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में प्राइमरी गेम CS ही है.
Yeah, he's usually out on his
हिसाब से
own,
मैंने
but
crowd देखा
reinforcements
उधर.
are very quickly behind this.
गलत क्राउड था भाई.
Piling over. It's not going to be the greatest spot to try to utilize a Hunter's Fury for either.
अच्छा.
Flashback still dialed in over here towards mid. I don't think that they're going to give him the opportunity at all to go for this shot. And Bane needing to be the ones, and right now the Thorns popped early. That 0 point got ready to come through.
On the wall.
Ospas keeping forward, ready to hit the switch. Door going to be shut. Double tuck in towards
Bro,
boats here.
back
From the
side
DRX
दो है.
players.
क्या लग रहा है? क्लियर करनी चाहिए भाई.
Heroes to try to hold this line. Mako still looking for a late linger. Free's
Shit.
for 2 though. As Artesina and Ospas both can take it down. The Storm still approaching, still looking to push in as the spike is down on the floor, but he's able to find Gunman, takes him down.
अरे टाइम हेलो टाइम
Finding it again,
चाचा.
time now starting to dwindle. Looks for a little bit more. And
क्या होल्ड किया भाई.
not make it happen. They do all
भाई.
They hold the line. They get DRX back into a 1-round lead.
Yeah, just phenomenal stuff from Freeing. Holding on the back through the box.
बैंच दोनों बाई दोनों तबाई.
Up passed over towards Zenom in the back. Able to find one on the cross, but DRX quick enough to get there, and it's because of Freeing and a little bit of help from Bane.
They took the operator.
They've got
From
two.
Ospas, they've got 2 operators, or rather from Genom.
Let's go.
Had it in hand at the end, so yeah, they do have a double op setup.
फक ये राउंड नहीं देना था मेरे
Forward
हिसाब
into the
से.
face
बैंच
of
एक बैक से
Lucia, but
क्लियर नहीं कर पा रहे भाई.
What else there?
थर्ड जाएगा लग रहा है.
And then waiting on the peak. What does he? I mean, he's been very good about reaching this
लग
position,
गया भाई.
opening things up just like that.
क्या?
He's done it again. Feels like for the 3rd time. And immediately the call to reinforce
Man,
his
so
position
repeat
comes
मत
through.
कर,
Bane
मत कर,
now has the
लाला.
operator in hand.
लाला
Flashback
मत
still
कर
rolled away.
please.
I think he's just good for another one. It just feels like he's got this angle.
क्या है कृष्ण भाई?
Flash is
Sex
sent, that
baby.
means you know where the other op is going to be. dimensional trip now in play. Flashback.
Team by not able to do 40 what to do, bro. ऐसे pressure डाले.
Connecting there on the page.
ऐसे डालने का आता है.
Trying to backpedal and now suddenly two operators. I think
Emoji.
the last weapon you could possibly want to have. Bane does get a swap over. Timing shot attempt, but Aspas already down
almost
the
agne wala tha,
open
chat.
picks up his Bane. Falls to the wayside. Yeah, thrifty. They can pull it off, and now they've got a two-player advantage. TP4, the shot goes wide, not able to find the connection there.
Oh, bench.
30 seconds left.
Somehow not getting that hit. DRX, they're backing away. The weaponry already given over from the two players' deaths. Far too much given the numbers. They have to just sit back as the spike goes off and MIBR continue to play this neck and neck alongside them.
ये गलत है. ये तो round दे
Just
दिया.
beautiful work again from Cortesia. It just breaks
फालतू
things
का round
open
दिया ना.
for MIBR.
Don't peek him.
No, I don't. Look, and again, this is something that's kind of bothering me here. Watching DRX is some of these decisions they make. Okay, that's nice for freeing, but
तुम्हारे
in the
पास
end of things,
गन नहीं
not the
है.
most consequential. But it's holding that angle. You know, I suppose. Again, confidence is one thing, but he's just got it, man. You can't keep doing it like that.
Another MasterCard thrifty in the series.
Fluke तब.
11-11. I wish.
Fluke shot.
Fantastic opening shot, and then Steel Garden, so Bane's just absolutely dead to rights.
इसके बाद kick जाते. Bro, please next map नहीं चाहिए. Please win chat.
Remember, this is after 2 rounds ago. The timeout call coming through, getting DRX their own conversion.
Yeah,
and them into this lead, but now squandered.
And previously, the attacker side has been a real struggle this year for MIBR on this map. This is where they really just couldn't find their footing.
I just mentioned it. They haven't won on this map this year.
That's correct.
Go bin though. Flashback does find a very nice timing. I think the boss just wasn't expecting to pull this in the play.
Friend की गाफ में compass लग गया. What to do?
See there mid-air.
Euronova donated 40 rupees through Super Chat. Friend, give my compass like Gaia what to do. Shaking face emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
एक राउंड तेरा एक राउंड मेरा.
Get MIBR up to map point, to match point. He's taking the first step.
I have the spike.
He's got his ult, but not really the space to go for it. Of course, he has no info too, so not really looking to probably go for that, I would think.
एक तेरा एक में.
At least 1 to 2 more kills.
Yes.
Bro, इसको क्यों ऑफ कर रहे हैं किक में? पता नहीं यार, कुछ भी.
DRX just playing for the spike plant before they try to
हो जाए
collapse on
1v4
it.
patch.
30 seconds left.
Timing here at window.
Push out, Gunman will be able to find him. Susses it out.
Third map confirm है क्या?
Map point for DRX. One more to try to push us the distance in to bind MIBR though.
Crispy है kick वाला है.
To get into another overtime after a massive day of overtimes just yesterday.
And it's just another mid push out from Flashback like we saw in a Thrifty they won earlier. Hit a Marshall previously, this time he is an op.
One enemy.
He's able to knock the goat out of the equation.
गलत
Gunman has been really stellar some of these rounds. You've got a Hunter's Fury, you've got an Odin, you've got an Operator.
The question, does it come to an end right here, right now? TP over towards boats, freeing, fully blinded up. Hunter's Fury gonna be called out again. Scaling forward, gets somebody in the mid, is able to find Shen in front of gonna be taken down as Bane.
No, baby.
Aspas forward at stairs, saturated into the corner. Zia healing fire, able to find Flashback.
उसको पता है इधर है.
Saturate has expired. Aspas looking to try to get Gunman out of his fight. He's done just that. The knife's now going to be
Euronova donated 40 rupees through Super Chat. Town high up fan high solution do.
Slowing everything down. Looking for this check.
Fuck!
Freeing Lotus. What the? Looks to send this out. And he has! Unbelievable!
The man just cannot be stopped. He's done it again. A huge multi-kill to give his team hope. To send it to overtime. My God, he's an
absolute beast. of 4K to inspire a nation. The weight of Brazil on his shoulders, and he is bearing it. As we now go into overtime, ASPAS, the glass cannon.
एकदम मेरे जैसा गेमप्ले भाई कुछ भी बोलो सेम टू सेम
you know he's going
तुम्हें राजा साहब ट्रेलर हो जाए किक पे प्रभा से डन
It's a matter of can you even stop it. Many have tried, few succeed.
Majority of the time, the answer is
yeah, hate है बे इतना hate क्यों है मेरे को community में
nothing to be spotted here.
लौड़े का जेल love you दीपक भाई love you मेरे जान आप ही मेरा भाई हो
very minor spot on a 1. Made out a shot there with that clone. Not going to be flashed. Gets away from it, takes down flashback.
Same to same मेरा भाई.
Early advantage for MIBR.
भाई जीत गए.
That same angle that caught flashback previously.
ऐसे मिस किसका?
Remember.
Oh sorry, बताओ ना.
Going to the corner, Shenum quickly repositioning as Mako counter spraying back to the smoke is able to find him. Shenum going to be taken down now suddenly into a 4v4.
एक सेकंड रुको.
Still here on the A side, ASPAS not too far away, but for now has eyes trained in on this approach from Cat.
Just gonna come down to this.
सर ये देख के वैलो खेलने का मन करता है यार. हो जाए क्या?
Push him off the angle. Does have a recon. At the same time.
30
भाई
seconds.
मारेगा. अबे यार
hit. Thorns cleared. Mako gets away. Shot connecting. Bane down low.
आया है वो. वो आएगा पीक ही नहीं करेगा.
To be rerouted.
पीक करेगा.
Amount of damage. Verno with one more shock dart might just be able to find a kill still. The door broke and the final shock is sent. Recon still in the back pocket to try to spot out some of these players. A lot of this is going to be on the shoulders, you would suspect, of Chunman and freeing.
मार दे आसपास. चढ़ाक से मैं आसपास की वो चाहिए. क्रॉसर चाहिए.
With the Zia pushing down the spot up and freeing, able to hold his own, finding the first. The swing out, Chunman hits the other. DRX. Loose flashback early, but he rallied back in the
नहीं
round.
देखना है third map. नहीं actually देख सकते हैं bind है. अच्छा.
Just unbelievable.
Sorry मैं इससे क्या बताओ ना रो रहा है आपका बड़ा फैन है solution दो bro हाथ से निकाल ले और क्या.
Get that's ASPAS hitting him through the wall with the op, by the way.
Just saying ये मैप पे वही एक ऑफ रहेगा रे just saying.
Good post plant discipline there, having those long angles covered. And good timing from freeing.
No timeouts to be seen here. No operator either.
Third map अच्छी है.
Full right to purchase is Mako. Immediately
ये बैडमिंटन पेरिस थर्ड मैप हो गया. क्या बात कर रहे हो बे?
ASPAS just found a Bane now. Taken down, flashback, tagged, dead. DRX get way too antsy, way too aggressive, and MIBR just swat them away.
अगर थर्ड मैप नहीं गए ना इसका नाम याद रखियो. ट्रेबल. सारे मिलके गाली देंगे ठीक है माँ बहन सबकी. परदादा, नानी, नानू, चाचा, चाची.
No util here for
याद रखियो ठीक है.
Zone will check. Gets the tag. It's a Hunter's Fury built up. Dodges the first, dodges the second. The third, however, will get the catch, and now the flank is in. Fortezia shuts him down. It's 13-13.
This time MIBR is ready.
तो गया बेटे.
Pushes, those attempted tile crunches. They have some different flavor to it than usual, but Mako's just out in the open, and ASPAS is like, "Where you going?" Nowhere. That's where you're going.
Yeah. Right back into the corner of the gray screen.
साला मैच अब गया तो पेरिस इतने क्यूटिस नहीं थे बे. कहाँ से आ गए?
More over on the defense. ASPAS, the operator, another chance to knock them out of the park.
Yeah, DRX able to get past it in terms of
Prague में गलत
getting over a
क्यूटिस
first kill to him in the previous round where they were on the attack side, but that's not odds I'd like to take on a consistent basis.
ASPAS just tucks back, doesn't clear the drone. TP trying to keep some attention there, but ASPAS already deep enough back into the spawn. Zardazine taking point. Fragment at the ready to try to hold the line. Clone leads the charge. Flash through. Forward over towards Switch. But Zardazine gets the transfer as Chunman flashback both fall down. Unbelievable shots here from the KO. Sends to the pop flash. Will
Bro, क्यों करनी थी भाई?
Gonna be good for one, but still disadvantaged here.
भाई मरेगा, कॉर्टेस या मरेगा, कॉर्टेस या मरेगा. बोला ना.
Recon lost the attention. Fring swings off it quickly. He brings it back to parity. But ASRock now arriving around the back. No util to hold this off. Nothing to alert them.
क्यों ऑफ करनी है मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रही है.
Absolutely be their undoing here in this moment. A smoke does come through. Getting an understanding of this, but now he knows that everyone's going to be forward, trapped here into the site.
नहीं उधर नहीं है, लेफ्ट में बापे.
Paranoia from Shenum.
अबे ये फ्लैश करे तो वो नहीं होगा.
Towards this door, Mako maybe the one to get caught, but now the spot coming through. Mako pushing forward, the fadeaway shot.
Fuck be.
Another smoke gets cycled forward, just trying to cut off ASRock, not give him any access. Some noise made there from Burno. Now take it down, DRX. How do they keep doing this? They suffered the early loss, but still managed to steady the ship.
सही बोला बेस नहीं, पैरिस में क्या?
Nothing more for ASRock to do. DRX will once again move up to map point.
Bro!
It's
unreal.
I mean, credit to both teams here on this map. They are fighting tooth and nail. And you lose both of your duelists. Oh, what a transfer. But freeing there, playing off that recon dart perfectly. What a tee up from Bane. He's going huge in this round. The Sentinel player for DRX. That's got to be frustrating for Artazine in particular. MIBR wants to think about this one. Yeah, he's got his head in his hands. Felt like that was the opportunity.
3-5 में अबे वो उसको pick नहीं देना था.
So many what ifs in this map right now.
Timeout call. MIBR bending the knee first. Trying to get themselves realigned, continue to score more some overtime. Just have it go back and forth. DRX looking to bring this to a conclusion, 15-13. It already feels like it's a third and final map, but this is just map 2, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're joining us late.
I mean, third map hoga. Tell you what, MIBR is giving you some great Valorant in terms of just matches you've been seeing the last couple of days. DRX do for sure, but this MIBR match is something else.
Super tip best.
It's certainly been some messiness, mud in the mix there.
आजकल टटा नहीं दिख रहा है.
They're pulling off these heroic plays. It is just fantastic.
Everybody needs a break,
no
baby.
DRX not looking to try to throw a curveball and catch them off guard with an op of their own. Sticking to the rifles. This time, much more reserved approach, it would seem. TP forward into mid from Mako.
Seen this look from freeing, or from flashback, excuse me. This time he pushes out, but there's a drone. You got a TP, yep. For sure. Good re-clear there from MIBR with the drone.
Also know where he ended up. Back over towards that A side of the map. Hyunmin looking for the peak.
Bye.
Spots ready for potential scaling into mid.
Gone फटी पे खेल रहे हैं.
Playing this one back, playing this patiently.
Cough तो है. चुपचाप हैंडल लिया बिया.
Failures 2 rounds ago.
Yeah, it seems like during the timeout, talk was don't give up anything for free early.
चुपचाप हैंडल लिया.
A little bit more default. Try to get the info and make your moves. Quick clear that recon. Doesn't give any extra info over. Singular player, and you don't know if that's just Cortazia or not.
Flashback coming back over. Thorn's going to be popped. Clone just sent through. ASRock going over towards Switch, but freeing, tucking in to a different position. You're now going to be broken. Bane finds the elimination. And suddenly it's just Burno. They cannot make it happen. 15-13. Y'all better strap in, because this series
सच्ची में पैरिस में था बे.
Unbelievable resilience here from DRX and MIBR. Both teams had their moments, but they couldn't close it out.
One more spot, one more map. Bind to decide it all.
आज मैच जो लास्ट मैप टिप पे देखेंगे मजा आएगा बाबे. ला 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 सट्टा भी हो जाए भाई. हेवी सट्टा लगा दो चैट आज, ठीक है. मुझे तो लग रहा है मैं भी यार जीतेगा, लेकिन तुम्हारी किस्मत के हिसाब से भी है. ठीक है, जल्दी आ जाओ. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. तुम्हारे पास कितने पॉइंट्स हैं मुझे नहीं पता. सट्टे जा लगानी है लगा. बाय बाय. एंडिंग